everybody.
Hello.
Hi.
It's been a minute.
Welcome to Gelatinous Noobs.
I don't even know who I am.
I do have a couple announcements. I know
She has
I'm
a couple announcements.
the only one that has announcements, but 75 followers here gets us a Discord.
Woo!
We're almost there. We're at 66.
Ooh.
And that Discord's a double dipper because that's not only Tuesday, but Wednesday stuff too.
And you'll get to see all the motivational posters and all the bullshit that I make while I'm sitting there.
Time's running out.
There is a lot of bullshit.
And then, this isn't a Gelatinous Noobs announcement, but it's a Paragon's Odyssey announcement. No stream on Friday because I've got plans. And I'm tentative on Saturday. Because I've got something going on in the morning.
Cool.
She's got something going on in the morning.
Other than that, that's all I have. Anybody have anything that they want to say?
Thank you,
Thanks, friends.
White Toe
Trading Co. for these marvelous, marvelous cups. Thank you, Evan. That was very nice of you. You want to give a suck on yours?
Good segue.
Next segue.
Bro.
I'm drinking Witch's Brew.
I'm drinking a Owl Bear. It's very delicious, very good. But anyway, thank you, White Co. Trading Co. for these marvelous, marvelous, marvelous cups. We're pretending like they gave them to us. We paid for them. But because we paid for them, they then said, you get a discount code that your viewers can use. So if you go to whitetoetradingco.com and enter the code Gelatinous Noobs, you get a 10% discount off of awesome D&D related apparel.
Yeah.
Their
And
hoodies
merch.
are also very sick.
Yeah, the hoodies are new. I actually just got mine 2 days ago. I'm going to wear it tomorrow because it's the DM hoodie.
How comfy is it?
It's very comfortable.
How come free is it?
Michael.
It wasn't.
Anyway, thank you very much. The Gelatinous Noobs promo code also works on Etsy. So if you are a Etsy shopper like me, you can get all that stuff. George also shops on Etsy.
Why did they make
Certified.
a hoodie just for
Certified.
district managers?
They did. Check it out.
Okay.
White Toe Trading Co.
Figure it out,
DM
Evan.
hoodie.
And speaking into existence and not for my husband who's sitting right next to me, the Paladin one's kind of sick, so...
No.
Paladin hoodie.
Like
on the
the
Christmas list.
the tarot art that they did is the theme across the hoodies and stuff. It's really dope. White Toe
Paladin
Trading Co.
cups, too.
Yeah, if you are watching, release that art on the glasses too because that would be really dope.
Also, not breakable at all. You can slam these against rocks like this, and they won't break.
I can see the fear in Matt's eyes.
Opinions of Evan may not be the opinion shared by Gelatinous Noobs.
They're also edible, Mike.
Do not try this at home.
The straws are crunchy.
Yes, extra crunch.
No, they're made of glass and bamboo lids.
What would you do
Disclaimer, don't eat glass.
for a glass straw?
Didn't know we had to
Or
say
bamboo
that,
lids.
Or bamboo lids. Or glass cups. Don't eat glass.
Just say thank you, White Toe Trading Co.
Glass, eat it,
For
eat
10%
it
off.
Good,
For
eat it
10%
but
Code
off.
don't eat their
Gelatinous
cups.
Glass, eat it yummy, yummy, good, yum.
Anyway, that's all I have. If
Oh,
Matt...
I've got one more thing.
Oh, do you?
Glass.
Last time.
Yeah.
The Adventures of Azarus. 3 of our company, Argos, Batch, and Chomsky, needed to find out what had happened to their dear friend, Airless, who seemed to have been kidnapped by the casino in Fyra. Dealing with some dastardly devils, these casino underdwellers put out essentially a kidnap notice and said, hey, bring money here, put it in this portal on a table in a park, or else. And we said, okay, we'll give you the money back.
And I pissed down that hole.
You did.
You can get all details on the VODs on YouTube. With that, Airless returned to the Feytastic Four. We all decided that we needed to do something about this dastardly, evil casino and all this criminal element. So we went to the police, people that we knew would be able to help us. And we discussed many, many details and discovered many, many more horrific details.
It just kept getting worse.
It just kept getting worse. Check out the VOD, but the core details are there seems to be some magical haze or fog that seems to be throughout the undercity canals of Fyra that cause memory lapses.
Cause
And
what?
yeah, And then there also may or may not be bombs strategically placed to collapse the entire city. There are soldiers, cops who have disappeared investigating these various tunnels and
It just
monsters.
keeps getting worse, Matt.
I know. What are we to do? Find out immediately.
On this episode.
Of us.
Of us.
Playing D&D.
Adventures of us. I mean of Azarus.
Adventures of me and friends.
All right, so set the scene real quick, DM.
I believe you guys are still in.
We are still in the
guard.
lieutenant's. We
Yeah.
are still in the lieutenant's office at the guard station in Central Fyra.
Time of day.
Midday.
Yeah.
Weather.
Is there an
Kind of cloudy,
intern?
brisk.
Is
Temperature.
there an intern chain
Brisk.
smoking?
Cloudy.
What?
This is important for the atmosphere. Is there an intern chain smoking?
No, you can't smoke in the buildings. It's gross.
Oh, one more important
I was hoping this is one of the back of the day detectives.
an important recap notice. Tomorrow in the world is the meeting of the 13, the council, as well as the Unseelie court, as well as representatives from the elemental planes. It's real.
We've been waiting on that.
Not gonna lie. I was hoping to have tonight to, collect my thoughts and to talk to you all about what we're gonna say tomorrow.
Yeah, now my thoughts are kind of just jumping all over the place here.
But there's bombs.
And
We-
mist that makes you forget.
I'm going to put my suit on now, so
What?
Is
How
the
much do you think we
lieutenant
would forget?
Everything. Who are you?
Oh,
luck-
medicine check.
It seems that this haze, correct me if I'm wrong, Lieutenant, only happens to those who are caught in the underboughs of the city. Yes?
Yeah, it's typically who's under the casino.
As you said, you need an infiltration team, recon, somebody who is quiet.
Yeah, that's typically. It works best in those situations.
I am very concerned about how we are going to handle this. I mean, I'm not very quiet. Not going to put it that way.
I've never met any of you before in my life.
Bitch, it's us. Don't you remember?
No.
What's your name?
I remember my name. Obviously, it's Bitch.
we should probably leave you behind then, no?
Does seem. I don't want you to be
How
in
many
danger.
how many fingers am I
That's
holding?
not how memory works. All right, I was lying.
I was
I
just
remember all of
checking you.
Why would you lie?
The sheer fact that you were trying to throw me off the boat right away, huh?
Batch.
There's no time for jokes,
This
Badger.
is-
There's
this is
bombs
serious.
possibly
It's
in the
how
city.
I cope with trauma.
Lying?
Yeah, actually.
It's not good. Ugh.
All right, so yeah. So
Who's this? Oh, sorry. Go
I was
on.
just gonna say. So what do we even focus on?
Well, right now we're waiting on uniforms. You said Stella had an agent who is bringing uniforms for us?
I think we already have them.
Yeah, she dropped him off already.
And I need some more
breakfast.
information about this forgetting fog.
That's what we are supposed to find out. We're supposed to try and gather information on perhaps its source, if there are ways to resist it, things like that.
We just can't get caught in it.
Yeah, well, that is
Or we
the
will.
risk.
What?
Batch. I will smack you into tomorrow.
I feel like we need to tell someone.
I'd like to be in tomorrow.
Did you not already reach out to the gods?
Oh, that was actually
There's
me.
a bird. There's a bird looking for the gods right now.
I think we were still debating everything at the last, but
Yeah, it's been a million years.
it's been a million years. But Airless would reach out to Rosemary
Okay.
to. Rosemary, I'm really nervous for the conference tomorrow, and also, council conference, same thing, right?
Yeah, potato.
And also there's police missing, and the casino is doing it, and there's fog under the city that will make you forget,
Check. Okay,
and
yep.
bombs.
You hit all the points.
Yeah, I'm praying, but I'm also speaking aloud because I'm like, did I get all that?
You feel like your anxiety is being kind of like comforted. Like you're like, she's like, I have faith in you. You need
Like, I
to,
can feel her presence.
yeah, like she has faith in you, so you need to have faith in yourself type of.
Okay, I just wanted to let you know in case I
Type of boot.
forget or get blown up.
Lieutenant, you said that Stella had an agent who was working on this?
Yeah, last I knew she's got 2, maybe 3 down there.
Can we get the descriptions of who we know is in the tunnels and who's missing? So if we run into someone, we might know who they are.
Also, like, what the bombs would look like, maybe.
We have very limited information on the bombs.
Can we get like the profiles of the detectives?
I'll give you
the cops?
redacted employment information with their pictures.
Descriptions are going to be important for sure. How many are there?
We've sent about 4 down.
4. Got it.
For the police officers or 4 of Stella's agents?
4 officers.
And those are the only 4 who have been captured.
After the last one, we sent. After the first 2, we sent a group of 2, and then
Nobody
like
else
buddy
was
system,
returned.
hoping
Directly
that.
into the casino, or was it into tunnels surrounding the casino?
I mean, the only entrance that we're aware of is
Is
in
the
the
casino
casino.
itself? Okay. Do you have any suspects, gleaming people that you may be thinking that are tied into this? Do you think all the staff is in on it? Is a better question to ask.
I feel like it's a bad business model in their eyes to tell all your employees all your secrets because.
Got it. So you think it's just the higher ups? That leads me
More
to my
likely.
next point: the use of force policy. Can we kill? Can we kill people?
Yeah, can we fuck them up?
Well, so the reason I ask is because
It's for the greater good.
We don't
No,
want to kill people.
there was an evil airless who was trying to take my life. I threw her from the sky. She splattered on the ground. Your lot, I'm Jorak. Your lot tried to arrest me, and I don't think that's very wise. If I go in, I find the bad guys. Bad guys try to kill me. I kill the bad guys. You arrest me. It's not a good deal, you know? One or
Yeah.
2 dead bad guys,
We want diplomatic immunity.
more or less. I mean,
And to not kill people as long as they
Don't
try
need
to
it.
not kill us.
we will do our best, but in self-defense, we may need to use force, is my point.
If it's in self-defense, then it's. You can meet force with like force, but don't just go in there, just spells a blast and
To be honest, I'm concerned. Don't get me wrong. I think we'll need to deal with somebody if they're there and they're away. Even if they don't engage us first, we need to eliminate them. But the thing is that we need to be very stealthy in doing this, because if there are bombs, then any noise could warn them and then
Well, what do they?
set off the bombs.
What do they get if they bomb the city?
I don't know why they would do them. It makes sense if they tried to ransom something, but it doesn't seem like that's the case.
Maybe it's all a ploy.
I agree. I do think it is false reports, but we still can't take the risk that it.
You can't shield money out of a bunch of poor people at a casino if there is no casino or poor people or city.
I agree. I agree completely. But
But maybe they're
But
just that unhinged.
They
But-
gambled away their.
We can't call their bluff with
we-
bombs under the whole
that
city.
The house
that is
always
my-
wins.
that is my point. Is that it's far too great a risk to call their bluff.
Especially with the meeting tomorrow. with the
Well,
whole
I'm all
council.
in.
A mission like this is going to take clever guys and tact and people who are quiet. And I unfortunately am not very good at being quiet.
I think
I can sneak.
I've got the ability to alter the way that I present myself, which I will be utilizing. And I've got a bit of luck on my side, too. I'm okay with going in. And if I get caught up, I can use force.
Do you
I'll
have
go in with you.
Do you have those Rocky Talkie
Yes,
things?
of course.
Maybe I could garner some of the reservist soldiers, and then if it's confirmed that the bombs are there and the captured cops are saved, we can go in with force. Because I'm truly...
So you take the perimeter.
Yes. I'm very anxious if I go in
We
that...
can't be seen.
We can't be heard, we can't be seen, and
Yeah.
if somebody comes at us with force, all of my things are kind of loud.
Right.
So,
My magic is literally music, so I'm also a little loud when it comes to
but don't you have a sword?
yeah. It's not.
You're not good with it?
Got the cool things.
Those are quite quiet, and they do good damage. However, if you use the good ability, it will emulate a static discharge that usually takes place in the clouds. It'll be very loud.
Yeah, I'll avoid doing that. Well, I could just use them to stab, yeah?
Of course, but it's not as cool.
I think that...
Damn it, you got me.
I think the big thing that we need to find out is if the bomb threat is credible, and if the soldiers are in imminent danger. Because if neither of those things are true, I can come in with the backup troops, and we can really flood this place out.
I'm not very quiet, and I don't have any way of disguising myself. I could be in backup team, but then I worry if you guys get in
I
a
agree.
tussle.
Nah, we'll be fine.
I think Bats
I
and
could
are
go in
made
without
for
my
this.
armor.
That would be horrifyingly dangerous. Did
Yeah,
you?
that-
Could you say that again?
Yeah, why would,
Out of your armor!
why would you even say that?
Look,
honestly?
it's
in
very
the presence
loud.
Of, in the
Chomsky,
presence
there's
of
blood
me and
coming out of
Chomsky-
your face mask!
Sorry. Out of your armor. No,
It's
You know what,
very
Alice?
loud.
Ellis, you're out of your mind.
You get it. You go all over there, and we're gonna finish talking.
No, that's crazy.
That's
but
rude.
sorry, I tend to get emotional when we talk about moving on. So no, we should keep it on. I think if we're having two teams, it makes sense to divide equally.
Okay, I will be in team backup because I can't take my armor off. Going in there
Same.
for safety. I don't have a way to disguise myself, and that uniform is not going to go over this armor.
Well,
Alright.
he like looks down at his suit that he's wearing. He's like, well, depends on what you get, but anyway.
We're team all in.
All right. Well, honestly, I feel like we don't have much time to deliberate or anything.
No.
Lieutenant, how long would it take you to get the reservists in a hold formation ready to flood into the sewers?
It shouldn't take too long, but if he looks at Batch and he looks at Chomsky and he goes, "Do either of you like heal, do magic, do anything like that?"
Yes, I do magic, but,
Yeah, I've got magic.
but mainly by swinging my fists.
Do you have any? I don't.
Potions.
Potions of healing.
Yes.
You have some on you.
I
Yeah.
do.
Mm,
How many?
A billion.
Billion.
I've got let me check my pocket
One
here.
potion of healer, parenthesis grading.
I've got
Grating.
Great,
It's
great,
grating.
grating.
Ugh, just you'll drink it, you feel better, but it's annoying the whole way
Greater.
down.
It's greater, not grating.
I've got 0.
That sucks for you. I've
But
got
I've
rat
also
control.
but I've also got 18,000 gold still, so we could just go buy a couple.
I know a good
Wow.
shop on the way there.
Did they get stolen?
You dropped it, didn't you?
Yeah.
Oh, I did, didn't
You
I?
have to take that money out.
all gone.
How much did you end up taking though?
I think I said like 7.
You were rich now.
The casino guy's like, we finally got all of our money back. Chocolate coins, no!
I just guess I forgot. Oh, I removed them from my actual thing, but I apparently had them just in my inventory. Anyway, yeah, they're gone.
You lost it all.
The lieutenant rifles around in a drawer and pulls out like 2 little they kind of look like jelly beans.
Oh.
Oh, cyanide pills, great.
Just in case. No, that makes sense. Just,
honestly-
we'll just so they can't get any information from
But
us if we die.
the concern is if 2 of them went in before and got caught in the memory thing, are you 2 going to be okay?
Not concerned.
My
right.
mind is a fortress.
I trust you both.
I'm nervous.
So he's got these jelly beans in his hands. He says we typically give these to like undercover agents to agents who are working like in street clothes, like the drug detectives.
Right.
Just make it look like they're wearing normal clothes, but they're still wearing they're still protected. It has it doesn't imitate like heavy armor, but it does imitate like a medium armor
Something that will blend in.
Genuinely.
for about 8 hours, so like a shift.
That is awesome. It takes how cool of a character I am and it diminishes the value.
Well,
They're extremely expensive and hard to make.
does it?
So is my armor, and I can do all of that.
Is this so that we could go?
Well, I was going to ask,
makes
does
sense,
it
actually.
dampen?
If
Does this dampen the noise that would, or is it just a physical?
you wouldn't be wearing any armor, but it
Oh.
would replace your armor.
Okay.
What's the armor rating of sorts from A to C?
Medium.
Yeah, what
So-
class of it would you say?
I think it seems like a magical jelly bean that just works.
Yeah.
So,
So you have to
It's
get
about-
naked. You jelly
you
bean.
just-
I got jelly bean armor.
It mimics like a chainmail.
Oh,
Oh, nice. So
Or
So, like-
is chainmail heavy? Maybe I'm
yeah,
thinking
chainmail's heavy.
Chainmail's heavy.
It's just above leather,
are you
not
thinking
You're
studded,
thinking of
studded
half-plate.
leather?
half plate is what I'm thinking.
No,
Plate
it does the
stud
same.
leather.
It's the same amount as gold, right? It's leather, chainmail, gold, iron, diamond.
Yes. Well, gold technically can take more of a punch, but it breaks.
I'll
faster,
put it
right, yep.
in my inventory and
I
take
love
off my
gold
chainmail.
pickaxes, man. Just make a billion
Yeah.
of them.
If they're also heavily MIPA mandated.
What?
The magical enforcement.
Yeah.
Oh, I was like, what?
The magic item and
Don't
potion
you remember from our
administration.
Purple Haze mines?
You took
They're
some-
basically like the FDA, but for magic items.
Oh, God.
He's being affected by the haze.
What?
So they're heavily like MIPA mandated. So they're a bit.
This is. Oh, sorry.
It's a nice magical item, but
Only lasts for 8 hours.
it only lasts for 8 hours, and they're government regulated. So
This is very good. I mean, I will be honest. That might allow me to go in, but once in there, I'm still not going to be able to do much.
So, how about you don't intervene unless it gets bad?
Well, that's what I was going to say, is that I still think it would be good if I can lead the charge with these backup forces, kind of still play perimeter, but then the three of you can go in and do what you need.
Yeah.
If things get bad, you can message me and I can bring in help to get you all out, is what I'm saying. I'm worried that if the four of us go in there, or, if it's a situation where there's none of us on the outside, then we all might get trapped. Does that make sense?
We could contact someone and have you with us.
We could. Good.
We could give one of the officers a Rocky Talkie.
I don't trust any of them.
Like I said, I mean, even if things get bad, then if one of them knows when I do something, all of them are going to know, and is what I'm anxious about.
What do you
mostly.
want to do?
Be perimeter and ready to
Then
come in
let's
and
do
help
it.
you out.
Then that's what we're doing.
I take the jelly bean.
offers you the jelly bean too, just to have.
Yeah, I'm going to hold on to this.
I have a whole bag of jelly beans up.
Batch.
Also, somehow
need
my
you to
AC
have
is better
a good
with half plate.
disguise, because you presumably will have to do
So-
most of the
So regular plate is flat. What was your armor before? Splint?
No, it's chainmail.
Chainmail? Yeah. So chainmail is not the best.
Oh.
Half plate is 15 plus dex.
And just to be very
To
clear,
a cap of 2. Go on.
just to be very clear, Patch, I don't think we will need to do a lot of talking. I think these will get us in and will get us behind the closed doors.
Yeah.
But then we're just in the shadows, because if we start talking, we're gonna stick out.
Now that's fair.
And if you see a goblin girl and a closet,
Don't
you
engage.
keep your pants on.
I can do it. Depends on what character I'm playing. You craft the character with me. Come on, let's think. What kind of character am I going to be
Jelly
playing?
bean.
You need to be-
chain bean. Oh,
You need to be-
Jack and the Giant Beanstalk.
You need to be like one of them though. So whatever character you're making, make it like a bad casino person.
Casino person.
You look over at Chomsky, and he
Like remember
Or
when
what if you take out an existing employee and then act like them?
But we already have the disguises. Why would we kill?
I'm not saying kill, just maybe knock
The
them
lieutenant's like,
unconscious.
please don't kill unless
Knock
needed.
them unconscious.
I'll be back, and he's just gonna go to the bathroom, and he's just like, "Who am I?" And he's gonna start. And he's gonna give himself. So he's normally blonde, but he's going to have dark eyebrows,
Like you.
Like
me.
you.
a dark curly mustache,
Not like you.
So you
A
can
little-
twirl evilly.
a little goatee, like here.
Like
He's
you.
going to also give himself some dark sideburns,
Okay.
and then tuck his tail, obviously.
Can't be a fucking Hadozi.
No, he's making himself appear more, I'd say, elf-like. Like maybe put some prosthetic ears on or something, or maybe just hides them. It doesn't, he's gonna dishevel his hair so it hides his ear anyway. Hey,
I'm sorry, we're in a very private meeting.
Oh.
You need to.
I'm sorry,
Wait.
sir.
What? It's
me.
He's so good at this.
Then wait,
Every time.
that's a.
He has the
I literally
on.
rolled 2 in a row. That's
He
why. I'm
turned-
like-
he
Two
turned the
natties.
magnets on.
Yeah, he turned the magnets on.
So as a performance, that is a 30.
Okay.
Yeah, we definitely
Every
would be
time
like,
he
excuse
gets
me.
me. You're very good at this. This is going to work.
Thank you.
Chomsky will put his hand on his face, and he will alter himself. And he will turn himself into a pink tiefling man with emo hair that goes over
Ooh.
the eye.
Where are you?
Where are you? Where art thou?
Tonight is going to be an eldritch horror. Chomsky's not that good at acting.
You had it there. I was convinced. Tell me more.
I'm ready to go.
Yes,
Let's go.
I believe so. Tally ho.
All right. I will help gather the troops,
the
and we
troops.
will meet. There's no other alternative way. It's just right through the casino doors. I mean,
That's the one that we know of. If Party A is able to find a different entrance exit.
all right.
I need help.
Or, I mean, didn't you guys drop money down that chute?
That was like, yeah, but he was
Coincide.
really small.
It was like bag sized.
He was bag-sized, still too
Do
small
I look
for us.
bag-sized?
You're not going in that way.
That's what I thought.
So this jelly bean will have the magical effects of armor.
Yeah.
But I still look the same.
You have the uniform. We have uniforms for.
Yeah, I just
Batch,
have
you
a very
gotta,
recognizable face, and I'm like 6 feet
Batch,
tall.
you've got a disguise kit. Do you think you could try to see if you could,
Help her out.
Could you help? Because so she takes jelly bean, puts the uniform on. She looks like Airless in a uniform.
Yeah, gotcha. 1 second.
Let's do a roll. Let's do a roly-poly-oly.
He's gonna give you a very Karen-style haircut.
No!
Too bad. And
The sharpest bob.
and he's gonna
Fake hair?
What color?
Yeah, I would
No,
not
real
let you
hair,
cut my
real
real
hair.
hair.
What color is your hair?
Committed.
She's like a honey blonde, so like
Honey
a
blonde?
brownish blonde.
It's gonna be like it's like a super bright blonde, but right on the tips is red. And
Let's
then
talk to your manager energy.
and then he's like, does she have any like piercings?
No.
Okay. Beep. Puts a piercing on her.
On her nose?
Puts
her
another
eyebrow?
piercing. 2 piercings.
Vi from Arcane.
24 performance.
Good.
Let's go.
She doesn't look like Airless. Like, if you're looking closely, like, obviously, like, the cheekbones are in the same spot, and, like, if you know what she looks like, if you look close, you could be able to tell, but...
When we were in the casino before, it wasn't out of the ordinary for people to be wearing armor, correct?
Correct.
Lieutenant, can your reserve soldiers put on, like, undercover clothes, and perhaps we could be in the casino as patrons, maybe watching a race or something like that, and have a good reason to be there without, immediately giving the way we're setting up for a sting.
That was going to be my question, is where will you guys be hiding? In plain sight?
I think hiding in plain sight.
You should put on a helmet.
No,
No.
very hard head.
But your face, I'm sorry, your
Is great,
recognizable.
but I don't need to be undercover.
You walked in there with us.
They're going to be on high alert
They
if they see
hunted
you.
us down.
For the money, I think. I mean, I can put on a disguise if you think it's best, or
I-
maybe
well,
I wait outside.
We were
but
all together. I assume they would associate us with
Then
each
I'll
other.
wait outside.
I'd say just wait outside.
I'll wait outside, but the other soldiers aren't associated with us, so they'll just be one step
Fair.
closer.
Yes.
It's true.
correct.
All right.
All right, let's do this
I
thing.
can only give one extra.
Have we
welcome
had a long rest?
Kentucky.
Since when?
It's a morning time.
Since yes, we did.
The sun never goes down in the land of
We did.
fire.
The sun goes down when I want it to go down.
Facts.
No, we did have a long rest.
What time is it? It's still like 4 a.m.
The sun's up
But
there.
I've been working on this for 8 hours.
Okay, now it's 3
a.m.,
a.m. Now it's 3 a.m.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. I grow tired of idle talking. Let's go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll performance
So edgy.
to see if
Yeah.
I can hold a edgy persona for the next hour.
Yes.
I'll give you guidance.
It'll be easy for you to
What does guidance do to me?
1d4.
Yeah.
We love guidance.
Yes, we do.
We love
If
when guys
they-
dance.
Stacked.
Well, heal it.
in
17.
Oh.
You did pretty well.
Don't waste your time
On me.
You're already the voice inside my Rocky Talkie. Let's go.
Oh my god.
Was this
Is
what
that
you were
how?
prepared
Is
for?
that how you
DM?
prefer yourself?
This is how I imagine most of those people talk in there. I'm an evil tiefling. How else would I talk?
I don't know. I suppose that's okay.
I'm not gonna talk to anyone anyway. This is a waste of fucking energy. God damn it.
All right.
Okay.
Let's get in there. Let's get going. As we
At the front door.
Yeah, as we are about to enter in, I assume that we're either like meeting somebody who knows the way in, or the lieutenant gave
The
us the
lieutenant
like
gave
specific.
you,
It was like
like,
this is how
a-
to get in.
The lieutenant gave you like you need to go to this portrait and you need to knock 3 times, and one of Stella's people will greet you at the.
When we get to the meeting place, as close as we possibly can be to the inn, I'm going to cast Bless with an extended spell on the 3 of them. So for the next 2 minutes, you have Bless.
Ooh.
Well, bless
D4.
you.
We've got to get to work. All right. So we need to get in.
Attack rolls and saving throws. So
What we
doesn't
wanna
really
do-
get into it.
Walk straight for the back room. Just very confidently, we get in.
To the vault.
No. We're just looking to get behind the scenes so we can try to get down and find where
Hey,
we're
DM.
hidden.
Can we rule of cool and say that it applies to ability checks for this one specific 2-minute window?
Yes.
Yay.
I feel like it wouldn't be out of the norm
For inspiration tomorrow.
Done.
to have extra. We could act like servers, like cocktail servers, and then we could maybe listen and see first before we try to get in the back.
I am a pit boss.
Listen to who? The
Did Stella...
I'm saying like, oh
customers?
sorry, the patrons, the workers. We don't know what their normal workflow is like.
I mean, the police have been able to get in there before. I mean, they've sent 4 people. Stella's agents have been able to get in there, and I'm sure that there is a way that we know to get in. It's just a matter of once we're in, where do we go and what do we do? I don't necessarily...
Like, able to like give us a sign that it's good to try to get in the back.
I think that
we
I
have
think
have
we
it
have
in.
out-
I think we already have that information. I think it's like a passcode or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, so
Well,
he
also-
told you
Gonna act
he
like
told
we
you to
work
go
in
to
the club.
a very specific painting of like
A painting.
a dragon
door.
kind of flying over a city.
Giggity.
And they said that there's a specific knock that Stella's people will recognize, and you just like knock.
Stella's got guys in the house already.
Yes.
Oh.
So
Yeah.
you knock on you knock on like the frame of the painting, and somebody will come open it. One of her people will.
I was just
Help me
worried
out.
that we would be like trying to get back to this painting and be stopped, be like, "What are you doing here?" Okay,
going to make hot.
so we have disguises. We're gonna
Thank
go knock on that painting.
Yes.
All right.
Okay. You get to the painting. It's a large painting. Like I said, it's a dragon flying over a city. The trees, they're pink, green, blue, all sorts of different colors, but like pastel-y spring colors. The city, it looks like kind of like the Flora Kingdom, where like the architecture is very pixie. And like the dragons flying over her head.
Does the painting just open?
As you knock on it, you wait 10, 20, 30 seconds. A minute passes and it creaks open. And then the three of you see if, I don't know, would it be a familiar face?
Probably not.
Probably not.
If you gave us the profiles, if it looked like someone that they told us,
I don't know, you tell me.
like an officer.
I think you see the face of a short, about 5'7", 5'8" foot human, short white hair, big, like handsome scar across the face with an eye patch. What do you need?
We're trying to get to the back. Come on, guys, let's go.
And then, like a Mario painting in N64. Super Mario.
Yeah, exactly. Please, Nintendo, don't come for us.
Don't come for us, Nintendo. It was just a joke.
Super Mario
So
painting.
what? So is this a part like the staff usually uses,
Um,
or is this just like a creak in the wall?
I feel like this is the crime entrance.
Oh, it's like the
'Cause it's like the special club, right?
the shade. It's the shade.
Yeah, what
zone.
was the name? Like the clubhouse or something like that? You
Yeah.
gave a name,
The
10 years ago when we
Musky
played
yeah,
the Musky Hole.
It was a decade
That's a
ago.
different
DM.
spot.
it was like a decade ago. I can't remember what it is, but I did give it, like, there's like a clubhouse name for
Yeah,
it.
we'll call it the clubhouse for easy.
So where are we?
You're walking in. It's very, like, think of the Paris catacombs where it's kind of rounded up top. The tunnel, it kind of rounds there, but instead of skulls, it's stones. I promise, it's not skulls. It's like a nice cobblestone. There's like every 15, 20 feet or so,
That's cool.
there's a arch made out of wood, just as like a support beam.
Sorry.
Wood skulls.
And it'll branch off in certain places. You eventually come out into the person that you're following he leads you through this large common room. It's got the same architecture, but this room is circular, and it has pillars that go up and they connect up in the middle. There's just tables of very intricate games here. And you notice that each of the people here have large stacks of like chips, and
So
they
this
have
is the high roller tables, basically. Gotcha.
safe to assume, yeah.
This is for the criminal.
There's
the
some
Nolan.
guy with
This is the
4
backdoor game.
cigars.
Yeah,
This
he's
is
got 4 cigars.
This
It's
is
just,
the backdoor game in the legal casino.
So Chomsky will turn to his white-haired, hopefully friend, and be like, "So, sir, where do you need us?"
We're gonna go talk to the bosses downstairs.
Okay, sounds good.
You three are part of the new recruits, right? Your faces seem pretty familiar.
Yeah, of course.
Yes.
Right. All right, this way.
Can I do an insight check?
yeah.
10. Does he seem like he's a bad guy?
Definitely.
He seems like a guy.
The scar, eye patch,
Handsome Scar?
handsome.
Handsome Scar? Definitely a
All right.
big bad guy.
I didn't know.
Yes.
I didn't know if this guy was an insider with what's her nuts
Stella.
or Stella. I didn't know if it was like one of Stella's beasts or if he's just a beast of his own.
Sure.
He seems like a beast of his own.
She seems like a bad guy.
Yeah, we got the code from a tip off. He's okay. Got it. Got some.
Hold on.
Your leader, brings you down a corridor. The further you get from that big central room, it gets a little dimmer. The lighting in here is not as good for the employees. He takes you into, it seems kind of like a storeroom, but also it kind of smells like a barn. Kind of like, you're thinking,
Manua.
this is
guys-
where they keep the pseudo dragons.
Oh.
Just wait.
We see some tiny turds.
You see the white-haired guy with the scar go. From
A little like peace lily pseudo dragons there, and then you're doing that, and you're like, get the fuck out of here.
fuck off. No one gives a shit about you. You see this black little tressum, this winged cat, kind of slink over and like leap up into his arms. And you guys all recognize the cat the tressum immediately. You've seen this before. He turns around.
Where have we seen it?
Oh, right, sorry, the face. And his face changes to a familiar gray skin, green mustached Oisin Doyle from the Flora Kingdom.
Oh, hello.
He was the
person who helped
investigator.
you with the play
What?
Way back when.
12 years ago.
What
50 years ago.
I've never met this man in my life.
I feel like that was like, what, 20 episodes ago? Like, it's been a while.
Yeah, I was like,
To be fair, he doesn't see Chomsky. He just sees a fucking tiefling man. So
yeah.
No, Stella told me that you are I don't know what accent that was.
Stella told me you're all here.
Sorry, I've been so
Alright,
deep undercover here, I'm forgetting which voice.
Miss Piggy told me that you're gonna be here, but I'm not here.
His face shifts to a green grung frog.
sorry.
Ring it in.
Oisin Doyle. I've been using his face changes back to the abuses of working with Stella.
That's a very handsome scar.
I thought it was tasteful, but not too distracting, like enough to be like, oh yeah, this guy's bad.
Yeah.
She,
Definitely.
how deep are you?
Well, I have
Have
to
you gathered trust, I guess?
kind of a little bit. I'm not quite in the center circle, but I'm getting closer. I'm past door duty, so
What do you know of the mist?
that's the
Down
biggest.
below.
That's the thing. I've been able to get into that area, but it's only been when I meet somebody. You know what I mean? So I think we just gotta.
Has it stolen your memories?
Not so far. They kind of tell me to stop
he
at
knows
this.
stuff.
They tell me stop at this point, but Kiara here has been doing some work. She's been slinking around some of the tunnels and stuff like that, and I think I found a couple of safe passages, but I mean, she can only get like 100 feet, and I haven't wanted to go anywhere where it's just me. But now that you guys are here,
Do you hear of anything about hostages? Because that's what we're really
Yeah.
here for. Is hostages and
so Stella said the number one thing for me to try and figure out is this forgetful haze. She said secondary thing is the hostages. Third thing is see if the bombs are true. If we can confirm that the fake haze, the forgetful haze is not a problem, then we can send the troops in. I haven't, in my time here, which has been a couple months, haven't had any confirmation of bombs. So
That's
whether it's true or not, I don't know. Maybe that's some deep card, but I think if we're quick tonight, we can get the answer to all three. I think I have a pretty good lead on where they're keeping the guards. I think it's all in one room.
Perfect. And is now a good time?
oh
Yeah, well, I understand that.
Good as any.
Well, with the council meeting tomorrow, there's not enough. And then I look over his shoulder. Hey, you, get the fuck out of here. You're door duty tonight.
Oh, man. Hate door duty.
just some random guy.
Yeah.
Just a low-level employee.
His icon says low level employee.
do you happen to have access to the vaults or know how to get to there?
Patch, this isn't about money.
It's not about the money.
I haven't.
Jingle his bag of coins.
No, my focus hasn't really been on the vault at all. But I mean, there's a possibility that they keep the bomb there. Although I don't know why they would do that. I think we got to focus on the source of this, confirm if there are bombs or not, and then save those troops. If we If we can save the troops and confirm there's no bombs, boom, we can send in the cavalry, so long as we can make sure the forgetful haze is gone.
So, this room, or you said you had a lead to where they were. Could you show us?
Yeah,
the way?
yeah. I just wanted to make sure that you guys knew. Friendly. Not friendly face, but that's by choice. If there might come a situation where I might need to change appearance to maintain my cover or something like that.
Code word.
Kiara. It's the cat. If I can't say it, you'll probably be able to see her. She's very, very stealthy. Okay? Oh, actually, Kiara. She'll give you a little lick. And I put my hand on it and cast invisibility.
Hopefully she doesn't like to eat bats. Because that's my trump card. That's how I get out of this if everything goes to shit.
I can control her a little bit.
Okay, good. As long as she doesn't eat me when I'm a bat. Because then I'll teleport back to being a large suit of armor in her belly.
Regarding the vault batch,
She'll explode.
She's not going to do that.
Good. Just want to make sure.
Good deal. Kiara's a good girl.
I think we need to worry about the mission at hand, and if we have an opportunity to go by the vault, we can see how heavily guarded it is.
You guys talk amongst yourselves about how you want to do it. I'm going to go make sure the coast is clear. And Oshin walks out.
Batch, is your head in the game?
Oh, my head's in the game, yeah.
Just want to make sure.
Our priorities: get the
Scrooge McDuck. No, we're all gonna walk like down to go, and Batch is gonna like look back and just be like, "Nah, I need to go find the fucking ball." Nah, I don't wanna. The bombs. All right.
Save
you
the
think
people,
that
the
I'm
hostages?
trying to
No,
take
I
the
know.
money.
see if there's
There.
bombs,
I remember what you're
and
doing.
get information on the haze.
The gas is what worries me, but
What
It's
we
fine.
could do is we could have someone scout ahead.
that's what the cat's for. What was her name again?
But how will we
Kalimbo?
know if the cat's
Kiara.
affected?
Kalimbo. Kiara, yes.
How will we know if the cat is affected?
Cats don't breathe.
No.
You're not
true.
there.
It's a true fact. It's a true fact about all cats. They don't breathe.
Never
They
learned
don't.
how. Never learned how.
I pop back in. We're good.
All right. We are too.
Yes.
Yeah.
This way.
Oh, I'm not in my armor.
He walks like he's in his armor, though.
He is in his armor. He just doesn't look like it.
So, Asheen leads you all down, kind of further into. It's not a maze. Like, it'll branch off, and you'll look over and you'll see, like, oh, this is a break room for the guards. Oh, this is a little, like, kitchenette for the guards, break room type of thing. Or, like, the employees. Then you come into kind of like a training room of sorts, and all four of the guards that have been described to you are in here. They're just kind of like sparring with each other. They're not like actively fighting, but they're like practice fighting.
Okay.
Wood swords.
Yeah.
These are the other undercover people?
These are the ones that were sent in. That's who you're looking for, right? The four guards that
The
were
four
sent
guards.
in. Yeah, so these are the four guards that were sent in and haven't come back out.
Oh.
They're just sparring with each other.
Yeah.
Huh.
These are the soldiers?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with them. They seem to be in like a trance state. I haven't really been able to figure it out. And as you can tell, it's not exactly like they're shackled.
You know, sometimes sometimes they'll do like door duty. Sometimes they'll, like, once they leave they'll leave this room every once in a while. They'll go do like menial jobs. Typically they're like janitors doing cleaning, kind of like in a demeaning way, but they're not shackled. They're not like kept prisoner necessarily.
They're prisoners, but they're not really. So
Have you had a conversation with them? Do they seem...
I tried talking to them one of them once, and it's like I wasn't saying anything at all. He seemed to be in like a trance. I can't really explain it or know where the source is. But I think if we can... There's two big things that I think are important. One, they're not an immediate threat. Like, it's not like somebody's got a gun to their head if the cavalry comes bursting in. But two, I think if we can find the source of what's doing this to them, it'll kind of break out like a charm spell, you know? That's kind of the vibe that I get.
Do you think there's a centralized object or spell controlling them potentially?
Or persons, you know, might be people kind of coming in, casting a spell on them. But, you know, that only takes a minute, so I don't know. It's difficult to say. Could be something to do with the Horde.
Well, as they are right now, they won't leave, I assume.
No, that's kind of why I wanted to stop here first, because there's not a gun to their head, and they're relatively safe. So I think we can cross that off the list. I think we gotta
Keep going down.
Yeah. Now, question is, what do you guys want to do first? Confirm if the bombs are gone, or try and find the haze?
I have a feeling that we're going to cross them both off the list
Same
at the
time.
same time. But
Yeah.
realistically, we go where the catacombs lead us.
Yeah, I mean, I can show you the way, but there's a point where I kind of get turned around. Haven't really felt comfortable going in by myself, especially with this haze.
Cool.
So if it were up to me, I'd say let's go for the haze, because once that's clear, then we kind of have free reign of the place.
And we might find the bombs if they are
Yeah.
there
Yeah.
when we're looking for the
I think the
haze.
bombs are a bluff, based on my analysis of the situation.
I think I agree. I think it's something to keep the cavalry at bay. You know, kind of a doomsday device kind of thing. Like, don't come in or we'll kill everybody, but with everybody dead, they don't have anything to gain either.
Exactly.
I'd like to discuss something, though, before we go headfirst into the haze.
Yeah.
One person has to walk in first.
Oh, don't worry. You see, he kind of like, his eyes roll back in his head, and then you don't see, but you feel on your shoulder just a little lick on your...
How are you going to know if this cat is experiencing memory issues? How are you going to tell? How are you going to tell that your cat is experiencing memory issues, though? That's the...
Oshie, I can actually see through his eyes, and I can mentally command him to do stuff.
So,
You can
So
feel if he forgets stuff.
So if his memory goes,
doesn't really matter.
if the cat's memory goes, then I know. Oh, that's a danger zone.
I see. So you have access to his memories when you're inside of his little head.
I control him telepathically.
Cool. Telepathically.
Yeah.
Got it.
By the way, him patting you, that was me.
Oh, I figured. I figured as much, yeah. Well, onward we go.
All right,
Down into the secret zone.
His eyes roll to the front of his head. Let's go.
Go now.
Oshin begins leading the way. I assume that I don't need to roll to get to the point where I have felt most comfortable.
Right. Yeah. You're able to get to that point. At this point,
I think there are like two instances where I'm like, wait. Sometimes there's a watch. We're good.
yeah, nobody like you've passed some people.
We're
They're
just in
not
our-
paying attention to you.
Also,
You're
we're
wearing
in our
the
outfits,
uniform.
yeah.
They're like, oh, they hired new people.
Well, what's perfect is we're in a crime bin. We look like we're fucking up to something. Everyone else is up to something.
Correct. Everybody's up to something. Turnover is probably really high.
Yeah, the pay is shit.
Keep dying.
Pay
Benefits
shit,
bad.
people die.
It
Like,
is what, and me as Matt is curious, but Oshin would know this. Is it one organization running it, or is it multiple organizations running it?
that's a good question. It is one organization that's running it.
Okay.
It seems to be one family
Okay.
GM.
kind of running it. But there's like
Multiple crime elements present, but one who runs the show and like houses them.
so it's like one family that's running it, but they'll be like, yeah, I have to go ask the boss. And you know that there's two bosses, but you're like unsure which one things are getting run by.
Gotcha. I think it's a husband and wife deal. They refer to the family. They say, "Oh, I got to check in with the boss," and then they say, "Oh, the other boss." So that's my guess so far. But that's completely conjecture. I haven't really gotten that far up. I didn't want to expose myself to that kind of risk.
That's fair.
So you lead the group through to where you get. So you've been turned around in multiple spots, and it's not like you like. This is it. It's not like you hit a wall. It's like when you walk into a room and you're like, "Why'd I come in here?" And then you leave.
By the way, if anybody calls, my name is Oliver.
Okay.
What am I calling you guys? Christine. All right, got it.
Shit.
Stacy, fake name.
Stacy, fake name.
Stacy.
Christine, Stacy,
Jackson Diamond Eye.
Jackson, Diamond Eye.
Do we need last names?
Well, probably not.
I always make a last name.
Ollivander.
Diamond Eye is very classy.
Diamond Eye.
Do you have a diamond eye?
Wouldn't you like to know?
What does that mean?
There's still Batch's eyes. All right, we're getting to the part where I get turned around.
Okay.
What?
Is it hazy down here?
It's not like a physical haze. It's not like a fog. Can I have wisdom saves from everybody?
Are you wise or dumb? We're gonna answer
Wise
that
or
right now.
dumb? Find out now.
Wiser thumb.
A saving throw?
Yes.
Of the wisdom variety?
Yes.
I'll go wisdom.
Is it a charmed effect?
15.
It is a charmed effect for my faithful.
0.
I have an advantage against being charmed.
I do
Oh
too.
my.
No, you
21.
don't.
I'm about to find out if I do. Stop it.
I'm going to check if I do.
I actually am going to because I have a feeling that I do.
Not.
What did you get?
You have advantage on
got
all
15.
wisdom saving throws.
Really? Why?
I'm not going to show you because it has to do with my backstory.
Oh, okay.
I just rolled a medicine
Is it
check.
the trauma? Is that what?
Sanna.
From a 0 to a 4.
Ooh, wow.
What did you get, Oshin?
15.
15. Oshin, you feel it kind of like come over you, but like you're like, I know what I'm doing down here.
Yeah. Hold on. I'm feeling funny, guys. Watch out. Guys.
Batch Chomsky, you're like, where the fuck am I?
Hey, what? What?
You recognize these people,
Diamond Eye.
but you're like, what am I doing here?
Diamond Eye.
What are we doing?
They have the meeting tomorrow. We need to go discuss.
Yeah,
What
why
Christine, what are you talking
are you
about?
doing here?
You guys don't recognize my guy at all.
Do we
Well,
not?
well, you guys like, it's not like
No, well, I like roughly know who.
you remember the last like 5-10 minutes.
Oh, okay.
You remember like that. It's just like that very first like here's what we were doing.
Oh, gotcha. All right.
That very like top, like I said, it's like you walked into a room fully intent to do something, and then you're like,
So they're not newborn
it,
infants.
it's like you're playing The Sims and you cancel that action and they just stop and stand there.
Wait. No,
Never played the
We
game.
really should be discussing what happens tomorrow.
No,
Oh,
it's
Airless, you're perfectly fine. You feel like you're like something's off here, but
Wait. Give me a brief.
We're checking out the haze,
Yes.
checking out the haze.
This is dangerous.
which
This
is
is-
why we're being very careful. And I'm taking out my notebook, and I open up and I start sketching. You notice that I have a very ornate, almost translucent feather peacock pen. And then I throw it up and it disappears.
Oh, that's cool.
oh, Airless, with your 21, you also hear like a voice kind of carrying through the air, super light. But you don't make out words or anything. It's just kind of like a light singing voice through the air.
Do I feel uneasy? Like, is it a creepy or is it a... Did you guys hear that?
It's not like overly creepy, but you're like, because of the situation, you're getting
Spooked.
weird vibes.
Yeah. Did you guys hear that?
Barely.
I don't know what to trust as
I think
real.
there's
Batch and Chomsky, you don't hear it at all.
No.
We need to be quick.
Hold on, I'm just making
What's
a quick
to
note.
stop us from just going?
That's
Like,
what
if
I'm
we-
saying.
If
The
if
longer
it,
we're here,
if it
the
just
more
makes
we
you forget what you're doing in the room, why don't we just write on a piece of paper? Just keep moving forward. And
That's
we'll
a
just
great
keep-
idea.
I
Chomsky
literally
takes his notebook
open
out.
up my notebook and like, be careful here at this point. Moving forward, like
Chomsky
with great detail of like what we're doing.
Also, will just start, map making. He did this back then, and then writing like the most like every 20-second notes of what he's doing.
Wow, you're great at taking notes.
I've done this my whole career.
Yeah, me too.
Your pen is really nice.
you get to the
magic.
page that Airless had borrowed and offered to rip out.
Sure, why not?
Wow, the handwriting's really good in that one. Was that for like a? What? I digress. Let's keep going.
It's my own font. It's got serifs.
Nice. All right. We gotta be careful because the closer we get, the stronger this thing gets. All right. So you two, if you feel at all like you're really losing yourself, you gotta let us know right away.
And
Okay.
the music,
You better never let it go.
Yeah.
you only get one shot.
Do not miss your chance to blow.
This opportunity comes.
Guys,
in a
I had spaghetti yesterday. Stop, please.
I can see it
will
on your
throw up
sweater.
my sweater.
It's already. All
I
right.
apologize.
I begin. Just.
You're
We're-
acting
we're-
a little weird,
All right, just
Chomsky.
It's time to
give
fast
me,
walk.
give me a minute. Just. Stacy,
Yeah.
keep an eye on these two. I'll be back. And I'm gonna stealth as the cat.
Okay.
Stealth as that cat.
Stealth as
just a
that
hallway?
cat.
It's kind of like a staircase that's going. It's like a slight incline, like a slight decline. I was gonna say incline down, but it's a decline.
Natural 20! 24.
For stealth,
It's not like
Yeah, he has advantage because invisible.
Mm-hmm.
It's 24.
24.
It begins slowly gliding 40 feet. So, like, within 18 seconds, it gets to 100 feet, which is the limit of how far I can do. How do I feel? Do I need to make any saves? Or
Yeah, make me a wisdom save using her stat block.
it's a good thing she's so wise.
Wise or dumb? Find
She's
out
a
now.
cat. Clearly, she's so wise.
Yeah.
You've met my cats, you know that or not.
4.
I feel like about after about 15 seconds, something catches her eyes and she pounces,
it's a bat.
and
The
then
laser.
and then she kind of looks around and just makes her way back to you guys.
I'm like, oh, fuck, we've lost her. As soon as she sees the thing, and like, I think that's when it breaks contact. Going dark, exactly. All right, she's coming back. And I just like, mentally, because I can still telepathically, I command her to come back. We gotta be careful. It gets a little stronger ahead.
Okay, maybe
Can
one of
I-
us at a time?
So I'm gonna add one thing, and with when she was breaking thing, the entire time I'm doing investigation through her eyes. So I don't know if you want me to roll an active or just use my passive.
Since you're actively looking, it'll be an active.
12.
Okay.
I'm just trying to discern like a direction of like, okay, it's stronger this way. Like this seems to be the source. I'm looking for an arrow.
So it kind of like curves as it declines, and then it branches off, and it feels like it gets stronger when you go to the left.
Okay.
Come to the left, come to the left.
We gotta go to the left.
To left.
Let's move
Let's go.
and take notes.
Take it back now, yeah. I mean,
I do
Not
immediately
this time.
as we're coming out of it. I write down to the left and just make note of like everything. So
Yeah.
that I have a very detailed map of everything I've explored so far.
it's very smart.
Once you get to that about 90 to 100 feet from that original spot, I need all of you to make wisdom saves again.
Thing I have advantage. And flash of genius on top of that.
I have advantage.
Good thing.
14.
Good thing. I'm really bad at this.
14.
Natural 1 for
I
5.
just slimed.
hell yeah, bro.
Sorry, man.
Not
Get
the
that
sleeve.
sleeve.
Okay, make me intelligence checks.
Okay.
Who? All of us?
Yep.
Also get advantage on this. Dude, I'm rolling
19.
ass.
0.
3.
22.
Oh, nice. This side of the table.
Okay, so
Smart boy.
Fine.
so you two are like. Wait a second.
Sorry.
You guys are like, wait a second. What are we doing? But you two, you have that moment where what you're doing slips out of your brain. And you're like, let me look at my notes.
I glance back and then I panic really quickly, and I will reach out and I will just like softly touch Batch and
big
Stacy's head. Stacy, right?
Stacy
Yeah, but
and
why'd you say
Diamond.
Batch and...
I
Diamond
don't know.
Eye.
I forgot Diamond Eye's damn name. And
Just Jackson?
I'll grab their names and I'll go, keep focused, keep moving forward, in an attempt to try to help them out.
And then I say, that's the power of note taking.
What?
He's going to. So basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to motivate my friends through the power of persuasion.
The power of friendship.
I'm going to
Is there a role for that?
with a 16 persuasion, I'm going to say, keep moving and keep focused.
What were we doing?
I will explain it all to you, and you'll explain it.
Okay. Do the next.
I drool
But very
through the bit.
quickly.
Bullet points.
He pulls up the PowerPoint presentation and just
Alright, guys.
Fires through.
And one thing that this is as far as I've gotten, and anybody who's beyond this point typically is the next level, higher up, somebody who might know something. So if we find anybody, we gotta try and get them. There's some magic that I can do, and if I can get the answer of where the source of this thing is, I can use another spell to locate it, and we can lead us
to
there.
capture a person.
To interrogate.
I don't need to interrogate them. I just need to do a little magic.
So I can
Hopefully.
hold him still. You do the magic.
Yeah. And then once that's done, we got to find a way to make them,
Function.
get what I'm saying?
Of course.
A little magic.
Yeah, well, little nap. I'm not good at that part.
A forever nap?
Let me see
No, or
if
just,
I can do
a
anything.
little bit. We don't need to, do that so far.
Oh,
But
absolutely
if it comes
not.
to it,
I'm
Absolutely not.
I'm just gonna throw up a defensive shield on myself. In this situation, why wouldn't you?
It would be helpful if I had anything that would make them a little eepy, but
Honk shoe. The
no,
spell.
no eepy spells.
you don't have honk shoe prepared.
I don't.
I actually do honk and shoo.
Ooh. And they're prepared.
when I said that we might need to interrogate them and said that we didn't, I lied. We will need to interrogate them because I made my cat invisible for today. So, but if we get a description of what we're looking for, I can find it so long as it's within 1,000 feet of us.
Okay.
Roger.
All right.
Did you say Hodor?
Roger that.
Christine.
No.
Christine, you're scaring me.
No. The guards.
All right,
Okay.
let's push on.
This is just the same, like, damp cavern.
Yeah, it's just
It keeps going?
it keeps going.
into my cat.
Meow. Into the cat. Meow.
7.
Okay.
That was stealth.
Okay. Wisdom.
Are you wise or are you dumb?
Are you wise or are
15.
He said three and I'm pissed off at him.
She
said green. I'm about to freak out.
she sees like a spider down the way, just like a house spider. You see it through her eyes. You feel
spider.
her get really low and do the little butt wiggle,
She-
and then she darts down the hall towards the spider.
She pounces and glides like 40 feet.
Oh my god. She's so fast. She'd be the ultimate mouser.
She's playing with the spider as you guys are approaching. I'm assuming, right?
Yeah, if I don't break with it, I'll put her at 100 feet. Then I'll snap out of it, and then
Right about the 100 feet where she sees the spider,
spider.
and then she goes, I gotta get that.
as soon as she goes, if she keeps moving forward, then the bond breaks, and
Yeah.
I can't see through her eyes. I'm like, she saw a spider. She's a little further ahead, but should be good.
Well, catch up and then see if you can reconnect.
Oh, yeah, no, I'll be able to reconnect, but we know at least for the next 100 feet, it seems to be okay. It's about the same level of haze.
And is this, like, it looks foggy in the cavern?
No.
We don't see anything.
No.
No, it's just
It's like radon.
By Chomsky's calculations, are we fucking deep in the earth right now?
How are you going to calculate that?
Based on the amount of
you're-
steps that we've walked, based
Okay.
on the
So you're not like
estimated angle.
I
and
just wanted to
trajectory.
know Chomsky's
by
thoughts on
Chomsky's
that.
by
There's a
Chomsky's
way.
calculations. Yeah, you're deep in the Feywild.
This would have taken a marvel of engineering to take place. I'm just saying. This is not a normal tunnel. We're deep.
And did the cops say that everyone knew about these caverns? They just happened to have access?
I don't think that everybody knows about the caverns. I think that's kind of restricted to the criminal element, but we've discovered.
Batch is just like, what caverns?
I was the one who actually informed Lieutenant Who Cares about the entrance and everything like that.
I feel like I might have their name written down. Hold on.
Thank you for your assistance, O'Shane Doyle.
Thank you, Christina.
But what's at the
I've
end of
also
all-
met
I
Lieutenant
don't
Who
know.
Cares.
This is as far as I've
Lieutenant
been,
Who Cares? I
but
don't
that's
know.
the thing. I didn't want to go in by myself and end up like the guards.
Now we're ready.
Yeah, that's why we're gonna keep on going.
So we walk through the doorway and we see.
Do you want another investigation?
Yes.
So we walk.
So
through
do you
the
think
door.
this is like a
26.
protection to keep
So we
normal
walk
people out of the caverns?
Or
Like
to
who
keep
aren't
something
involved?
In, potentially.
I think this is. I don't think this is to keep something in. I think this is to keep people out. I think that they use magic to prevent this effect from taking place on people who are on the inn, a part of the family. So I think if you're not a part of it, then you have to deal with it, and if you are, then you just walk through no problem.
Are we all rolling investigations?
No,
since he's
because
looking
I'm
through the
doing it
cat's eye.
through the cat's eyes.
Cat eye.
Because I'm trying to get an idea of like, okay, we're close to the source. We're close to where we need to be.
Now go
Oh,
to
hey,
this.
there's a waypoint right there.
got the ice.
You didn't get the waypoint on the
I'm playing Stray.
So through her eyes, you see
What do your cat eyes see?
that the tunnel has progressively gotten bigger. And where she saw the spider, because you can see past with
Yeah.
her eyes, the spider's like right next to this like gargantuan sized door
Okay.
where it's what 15 20 feet tall.
And the
Kinda
source of it seems to be coming from behind the door?
Yes.
Gotcha. And I relay
It's
that to you
gotten
guys.
stronger as you
Yeah, progress
Do you hear
further.
A singing voice in there.
Yeah. Do we hear singing still?
It's gotten slightly louder for you, Airless. It's to the point where like the three guys, you can like kind of hear it if you're really trying. If you're really sitting there and like focusing on hearing it.
like
but
closing
it's,
your eyes and like
yeah.
Just
oh no.
The entire from the beginning, he's been.
just getting louder and louder.
It is getting louder with every step that you take these last 100 or so feet.
And we can see this big door. in
And you
front
see
of
this
us.
big door in front of you, yes.
Good deal.
We gotta figure out what's on the other
Hold
side
on,
of
before we like forget things again. Someone draw the door and say this is where the door is.
I've got all of it already written down.
What?
Yeah, well, me too.
that. Hey,
It's good that we have a
Stay
backup
with
in case
us.
one of us forget.
his
Diamond,
eyes are just glassy.
Diamond Eyes, stay with us.
Shh, shh. Airless actually like
Like slaps him.
baby slaps. Hey,
Way.
are you okay?
Take
Twitch
12
chat
D10.
of what the cat looks like.
Yeah.
Bite
Oh
it.
yeah,
Bite
for
you.
every
Every-
Airless is just freakish strong.
Yes, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. We're fine.
I will. You said the door itself is like 20 feet tall, right?
Yes.
Is it made of wood? What's the material?
It is like a nicely like carved wood.
Okay. For the most part, like a normal door.
Yeah.
So you ever see those videos of orange tabbies who crawl underneath the door?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah.
Kiara, you're gonna tell her to turn liquid?
Liquefied cat. That's the new spell in DMD.
11.
11.
Still invisible.
Still invisible.
How many no bones can she
How many
have?
ribs do a cat
She's
have?
got them wings. So you guys can't see it, but she's like laying out flat. She's like,
She's doing her best to like scramble underneath.
do you want me to roll a percentage?
No, I think after some time she'd be able to get under
Sure.
there
It just takes some.
because it's
Just like
just a funny image in my head. Just this cat trying to scramble under the store.
and
Eventually,
eventually,
she does kind of just like plop over on the other side.
What do I see on the other side?
On the other side, you see it's another big round room, except this one goes up probably 100 feet.
Okay.
Um,
There's something
and there's-
snoring in there.
there's different
hear it too.
like levels, kind of like like a small city built in like a cylinder.
Okay.
It kind of goes up and up. There's some people milling about. They are
In the city.
yeah.
In the small city. There's small people?
It's like it's 100 feet tall.
Oh,
Mhm.
it's a huge room that we're looking
Yes,
at.
and it's
100
like
100 feet tall is not that big.
it's like 5 stories.
Yeah.
So it's like a building.
That's what. Well, because there can be an interdimensional space where it is literally a city, but that's why I'm trying to be clear.
But there's like doors in the circular walls. You see like different types of people coming
Like
in.
tieflings, satyrs, anything with
You
a horn.
see you see like
All these horny people.
you see like goblins, you see kobolds,
evil.
you see
Any
just, like-
closets?
huh?
Closets?
No.
Then we're good. We're safe.
Goblins, kobolds, you see like more humanoid elementals
Okay.
kind of milling about. In the center of this room, there is what looks like a fleshy mass of sorts. You've never seen
Meatball.
something like this before, so you don't know how to describe it.
Okay.
But it has 6 heads and like long arms. For the viewers at home, if you've seen Spirited Away, when No Face he eats a lot of food and then he starts eating the people.
Yep.
That's kind of the vibes.
Gotcha.
But it has 6 heads instead of the
It's
one.
not the vibe. It's not the vibe.
Can I roll an investigation using her eyes with my skill? I'm going to try and investigate. I want to try and garner information. Is this thing luring these people in, or are these people unaffected by this creature? And do these doors that go up 100 feet, these 5 stories, do these doors seem magical, or do they seem like just normal doors into more tunnels?
Okay. Grumpy
21.
Duck, the city absolutely has a marching band.
Yes.
21.
I see 21 trombones marching down.
You see that the people here, they have like they're not paying attention to the thing in the middle.
Okay.
Kind of like they're not being lured here. They're not. They're just
Unaffected.
they're unaffected by it.
Okay.
On the other side of the door, it's dark. Even with your 21,
Yeah.
you're not close enough to be able to make out what's on the other side.
Machine, what do you see?
I see a big fleshy thing.
Is room 40 in there?
Room 40?
Room 40's nuts.
No, but there is.
Fucking god.
There is something. There's something.
Sorry, I've been
There's
waiting
something-
to drop that one.
There's something dragging in there.
Dragging. What's
Dragging these nuts.
Oh god, you got me.
Oh
Fair
my
enough.
God.
Thank you for walking into that.
Sorry.
All of you are under some spell.
I thought I was waiting for the
Wait,
punchline.
hold on. There's a mind goblin.
Mind goblin.
Mind
biz
goblin.
ball.
What?
Mind goblin these nuts.
Nice.
Sorry, fleshy instrument.
Aerolith
Hold on.
pulls out a gun
There's.
and shoots.
Hold on, guys. I see an alligator. He's in a vest. It's an investigator.
Investigator makes sense now.
No,
so-
no. It's actually really dark. There's a big fleshy six-headed monster thing, but there's tons of doors and there's lots of things. The people
I've always been
aren't
suspicious of doors.
the people aren't affected, but do they seem aware of the creature?
Are they under the spell?
They it's hard to tell
Okay.
with how they're acting.
That's fine.
You'll
I leave
see
it at
like
that.
you'll see some of them will like side eye at it.
Sure.
Kind of like they're like
They see it. They're
they
aware of it.
see it.
Yeah,
They're
that's
aware of it being there.
Yeah,
But
not
their
necessarily on the same team.
reactions to it are
Leave it alone.
yeah.
Yep.
They're like
That's a
it's
B-
doing its
That's a
job.
B on my picnic table. I'm just gonna pretend it's not there.
Yeah.
Was
Gotcha.
it moving or doing anything?
It was flossing.
I think
No,
something
I don't know.
happened.
It was kind of moving ominously.
Oh, just
It had 6 heads. I didn't really get a good look at it.
Kind of like waving.
I'm
Like it's
imagine-
kinda
waving
like
hello at
I'm
me.
imagining
Kinda like
the
just
big brain.
flowing.
Oh,
And an
The
enemy.
big brain from Billy and
Like an
Mandy.
enemy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? The
Yeah.
big brain from Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy.
Pulsating.
Do you think it could be some magic creature that's causing this?
I
That's
have to
right,
get.
that's
I
what
have
I've
to
been
get.
hearing.
I have to get closer to confirm it. But yeah, we just got to get
So
in there.
weird.
We got to get in there.
We need to
How are
punch
we
a
gonna
hole.
open this door without?
I'm pretty good at picking locks and stuff
Door
like
handle.
that.
How close are the people? Are they gonna see us open this 20-foot
I have
door?
a feeling these
I mean,
people
they're-
aren't going to be our.
Well, there are tons
They
of
not
doors in
realize
there,
it?
but there are tons of doors, and it's not like that they were all just saying shut. I mean, doors were opening and closing in
Okay.
there, so I don't think will stand out so long as nobody blows their cover. So just
Okay.
Unless this is like a
I was just
special
nervous.
entrance.
yeah, let's get to the door, and then we'll do kind of one last check to make sure everybody's with it, and then we'll go.
We would it.
You know it. We get to the door.
We would it.
You get to the door.
I've also been giving Argos. My mind was blanking. It's been 10 years. Argos updates as we've been walking, so he's not like sitting out there like, I hope they're okay.
Okay, that is good. Ooh, that sounds spooky. Oshin? I don't know who that is.
It's actually they, them, right? They're very cool and fashionable, and you'll have to meet them.
Okay, I'll take your word
That's
for
all
it.
I know about them.
Sounds good.
They're very helpful. Okay, so you open the door. Nobody pays you guys.
There's no lock? Awesome. No wisdom save either?
As you walk into the space, I will need wisdom saves.
Dang.
Are you wise or are
I was getting there.
Well, the thing is, I was trying to see if we needed to do one before opening the door.
No, it's once you enter the room.
No, which is totally fine, because then we all would have been okay and be like, all right, let's go ahead.
Yeah.
Natural 20!
Or
24.
19.
17. Why'd you make that face?
Diamond Eyes, why? Diamond Eye, why are you flossing? Stop flossing.
I'm
He's just
flossing,
going
I'm
ham.
flossing, I'm flossing.
You hear the music, Batch. You hear it. As a bard, it just kind of, it's like in your soul. You're vibing with it, right?
Never gonna.
Look at him. Kind of getting
And it's loud.
diggy with it.
Airless, you see Batch kind of just like getting jazzy with it.
How many shrimp do you have to?
And you kind of join him.
Oh,
You're like,
I'm hearing the
yeah.
music.
You're hearing it, but like, wow, that's a good song. I really want to dance to this. You two, you're like, that thing is singing.
Okay.
And that is what's causing
The
the memory loss.
It's not a mist at all. It's sound waves.
I
Magical sound waves.
was really hoping this was going to be like a rude. There's nobody like right next to us because you described a lot of people. Are they just? Is this like an intersection?
I'm just thinking.
It seems like kind of like an intersection. The traffic's kind of died down.
Sure.
Like
We're the party side.
there's like every once in a while you'll hear like a door open and you'll
Yeah.
see somebody kind of like on the 5th floor walk over to another door, open it up, go in.
We need to pretend like we're walking to a door. Come on. I'll just kind of be like, they're still conscious of
hear
us
that?
there, right?
Yeah.
Do you guys hear that?
Yeah. Follow us.
Wait. They don't love you like I love you.
Wait. Try.
They don't love
Batch.
Dance. Low-key dance. Low-key dance. I don't know. I think. Do I get the sensation that I've snapped them out of it, or they're just like this?
They just
Do you
kind of
feel
want to
compelled
dance, but
to?
like you're not compelled to.
Okay.
So you're able to
Chomsky
go
will
in.
I tap my
immediately
toe a few times, and then I'm like,
he'll get back into like giving the brief silently too of like exactly what we were doing and why we're here, just to like make sure to reiterate.
yes.
He's got it scripted at this point.
I wasn't expecting it to be a creature. I was thinking that it would be like a rune or something like that. So I don't know how we're gonna.
Creatures are always easy to kill.
Well, yeah, but that kind of I assume will set off alarms.
It
And if
feels
there are
very
bombs-
compelling.
And if there are bombs, then they're gonna know.
You see it. All 6 of the heads have like these just the
Rave glasses.
they're like the sclera are black. There's no color in their eyes. It's got like big like a Joker mouth where
Oh.
it's like very toothy. You could say it has a toothy maw.
Aw.
It's got like kind of like flushed cheeks. It looks like it has like clown makeup on, kind of.
I want to know how I got these scars.
Hideous picture in my head.
That's what I was thinking.
If we try to kill it, Batch, we have to do it in one fell swoop. It can't be a fight. It has to be a decisive. We knock down a boulder on it and it crushes it. Something. Is there any loose boulders above it?
No.
DM, is there a convenient boulder?
Look, right up there, a spike pit right above his head.
Oh, yes, stalagmites and stalactites.
This is just like Baldur's Gate. Cut the rope, it'll kill him.
I could light it afire for sure. I've still got
Or
alchemy.
do
Guys.
we need to investigate this room further?
I think we need to confirm if there's bombs or not. If there are no bombs, then we kill this
'Cause we-
thing and we get the cavalry in here.
We know what the mist is. We know what that is.
Can I roll an insight on any of these figures? Does there seem to be anybody like who's a higher up? Somebody who seems to be of distinguished level who would be like in the know?
It's got like a necklace or like a bracelet.
Or a name tag that says boss.
A boss
Yeah.
bracelet.
But the longer we're in here, the more often we might get affected by this thing.
It's true.
And there's a
We-
chance
we
that
roll
all
on
of
a
us
timer.
could just forget.
Wrong time, and then start going in the doors and out of the doors.
Dirty 20.
You find somebody. They're like shaking hands at one of the doors.
They're shaking hands with the door?
No, at one of the doors. Like as people are kind of coming in.
Oh,
like,
they're shaking hands with people coming
Yeah.
through the door. Got it.
She's just kind of like, Trudy, welcome. Welcome to my home. Trudy, yes.
She's saying welcome to her home?
Yes.
Trudy.
She's a little kobold lady.
With that insight, do I feel like she is the boss that people refer to? Just like contextual clues of people like, oh, you got to talk to the boss. She's that way. Or, oh, you got to talk to her at her house.
You
or next to
feel-
the giant flesh monster.
You've heard the name Trudy. You feel like if she's not the boss, she knows who is the boss.
Okay.
And she like works with them for them.
I haven't interacted with Trudy,
No.
correct? Okay. All right. Have I seen anybody who... So I've never worked with Trudy. Do I know anybody who has?
Not like a first person connection.
Okay.
Bless.
Kind of like a... Yeah, so I had a meeting with Wendy, and Wendy was with Trudy. Kind of like a...
Do you have any context? Here, let me just describe. I'm trying to go to Trudy, and I want to talk to her in a way using Thieves' Cant or mimicry or whatever it is to make it seem like I am also in the know and that I
You've been
need
here
to
for
talk
4
to her
months,
about.
to be fair.
I've been here for a while.
I've been here for a while.
I have the actor feed. I'm good at playing off as somebody else.
You...
And
Sounds like an advantage on the roll.
It says right here in my feet.
A double advantage though, because you've already got advantage.
It says that you just succeed.
Oh,
it actually
does it?
says just right
Oh,
here.
wow, it says Matt, you
It says,
specifically.
You
wow,
can't
you're
say-
so smart and handsome.
you can't
keep
say-
at it. buddy.
Haha,
Success
DM. Thanks
without
for
suck.
trying.
It says, bountifully am a bountiful woman.
Woman.
No, just about to I'm about to.
I will say that you have enough knowledge to you've picked up on how kind of like the inner circle talks to each other.
Okay.
And like the people that work directly underneath them, you know how the hierarchy works here.
Sure.
So you're able to go up to Trudy.
So,
It would be like a
performance.
Yeah, it'll be like it's kind of like a thieves' camp, but
Oh yeah, the
like a specific.
specifically.
It's Simlish for sure.
So
Yeah.
I'm attempting to use the actor feat, which is advantage on deception and or performance checks to convince somebody that I'm a part or in the thing. They have a chance to see through it. It's a DC 15 Wisdom Insight check. What would you say this is? Is this a performance or deception? I have advantage on both, but...
What are you specifically saying? Because I think it depends. Are you lying to Trudy to get in, or are you dancing around the truth?
Susie's looking for another dance partner. And I think the Thieves' Cant translation is the boss wants me to take a look at some of the business.
Ooh.
Okay. I'll say performance.
Performance.
Because your boss wants you to take a look at it. So you're not like completely
Yeah,
lying.
that's what I was saying. I don't know whose boss she is, so that's why I'm not sure if deception or performance. So
Guidance.
Performance. Guidance does have verbal components, so she'll see you smacking me on the ass and going, "Humra."
I don't.
Okay.
Tempting.
Okay, I got 18 on the first one. Let's see if I get higher. No. 25.
She's like, she just kind of goes, Trudy, nice to meet you, and she says it to all of you. That's kind of like your way in. She's just not
Into
breaking
the door?
Yeah.
Okay.
She just lets you pass.
I thought people were coming into this chamber. People
No.
are going into another
Yeah,
room.
going-
We're going into another
Yeah.
room now.
So she sees your uniforms.
Yep.
And she's like, you say what you say, and she's like, okay, yeah.
When we get into the room, does the singing stop or is Stu singing?
Because the door's open, you still hear it. But as you step further in,
Goes away.
further away from the door, it quiets down until finally it just cuts off.
Interesting.
I am going to... This goes into a hallway, or are we in a room?
It goes into kind of like a foyer.
Okay. Are there people in this foyer, or...
They're just drinking. They have little drinks.
So there's like tables and stuff like that? Let's take a seat. And I'll lead them to a table, and then Kiara...
Okay, where's she
His
at?
eyes just roll back.
She's been following us, and then I assume that she would have gone into the room. I don't know if she needs to make any check, but she can't be seen, and she's a little cat.
We're just talking about,
breaking legs off of people.
Getting money.
yeah.
Talk about getting money back for the casino.
Purple
Yeah.
haze. Remember?
All in my brain.
This is a good gig because we're new.
Yeah, for you.
I just go. With Kiara, I want to look around. Investigation with mine.
Yes.
To try and discover, like, okay, where's the boss? That's cocked. Okay. Dirty 10.
Dirty 10.
It means it's very bad.
Means a dirty 10. It's nasty.
So,
I'm just saying, dirty 10, you know.
so there's not there's a lot of distractions in here, I think,
Sure.
for her. So like sounds are like causing her to like kind of like look around. But you find that there's like a staircase behind like a velvet rope that is blocked off, and there's a couple of people like standing guard.
There. That's where we need to go. Okay. All right. I snapped to. All right. This is the way to go. Look, I'm I'm good up to a point, and I can maybe help with these guards. But are any of you good at talking?
Yes.
Can you stay lucid enough to talk to these guys? I mean, I don't feel the effects in this room. I think it'll kind of taper off as we get deeper in.
Yes.
What's everybody's passive perceptions?
1 billion.
27.
9.
20.
15.
14.
11.
A mighty 9.
I was making a joke at her Wednesday
yeah,
character.
Listen, when I level up to level 13, it goes up.
Insane.
Zari, not Zari.
Everybody above 10,
That's me.
you notice that everybody in here has like something like in their ears. Like not like a bug or anything, like cotton kind of in their ears.
Do we see cotton anywhere?
You notice like Trudy also had some like in her little kobold ears.
Will you guys share?
Yeah, I share that.
So-
go on.
Chomsky will immediately. I can roll for stealth if you want me to do this, but he'll reach into his like tinker's tool kits and stuff, and he'll start like ripping apart some cotton for everybody, and just like start like stealthily. See now, he's a fucking artificer. This is what he does. You know?
Yeah.
So he's gonna start grabbing some like earplugs for everybody. So what do you want me to do?
What?
Dog, to get those going, or is that just something I can do?
Just something you can do.
Yeah, just some
Cool.
object interaction.
And then like as he makes them, he'll just like pass them out to everybody, like, and he'll just like give you a nod.
It muffles the sound a little bit.
So we can still communicate. It's just like
Just a little
we
louder
no
now.
longer hear the whisper singing.
Yeah, it's like the loops when you go to
Sponsor
concerts
that.
and you can put them in, and then it muffles it so you're not getting like the ear damage. It's kind of like that.
We're definitely in the inner circle, though, right
Yes.
now, right? All these people.
Yes.
Okay.
They're very fancily dressed. Even with your time at the casino,
Never been this far.
you've never seen these people.
Yeah.
And if you have, like, there's like a couple faces in here you recognize from that like high rollers room, but they're not there often. And if they are, they're coming in with guards, big money bags coming into.
Have I seen any other high rollers who I think would fit along in this room but aren't here, who are around 6 foot tall? Anywhere between 4 feet and 6 feet tall. And
Yes.
okay,
Yes.
is there a bathroom in here?
Of course.
Okay.
You can't have seating and no bathroom.
Okay, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go into the bathroom,
Demonstrate your
go into a stall, gonna go into my bag of holding, pull out fine clothes, put them on, put my henchman clothes away, and then I'm gonna shapeshift into the form of whatever this thing
It
is.
is a heron gun with their ears like kind of slicked back.
Okay.
He's got a little mustache.
Cottontail. Cottontail's the name. I walk back out.
Good to meet you.
Yeah, you're new on the job, aren't you?
Brand new. I just started.
Christina. That's right. Christine.
I'm glad you knew my name.
Of course, we're good friends, don't you remember?
He's gonna look at you guys in fucking
Kiara.
panic.
Kiara introduced us. Yeah, Stacy, Diamond Eye. I've heard good things about you.
Panicked.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
I slide
He's-
over a note. It's me.
Oh, gee.
Remember Kiara?
I thought you were
Hey.
smart.
I
It's
am.
me.
I have
Think
really
Kiara.
bad
I'm just
perception.
very nervous.
I read a lot. I don't see through people's disguises or words or anything.
So, guys.
I still don't know who the fuck you
I would
are.
think that would make you more insightful.
No.
So,
it's
guys-
not like that, unfortunately, in 5e.
I have a little bit of business that I want to talk about before we get into the boss's room, all right? Kind of like lean in for everybody.
Salim.
As everybody leans in, I'm like, so we have a choice. We can either try to, A, sneak information from one of these people who probably know if there's bombs or not, or it's a lower risk but a higher chance of danger because there's a lot more people, or we go into the higher risk thing with the boss, but who's definitely going to know.
High
You know what I mean?
risk.
Go for the boss?
Yeah.
Go for the boss?
Go for the.
High risk.
How
high
are we gonna
reward.
go for the boss?
It would be a
I
pleasure
can-
for
I
the
can-
new staff members to meet the boss, would it not?
Diamond Eyes can be my my speaker. I say I have a big investment. And I will use, because I have mimicry, I've been here for a while, I'll give him all of the words and the lingo and you know, I say, in Thieves' Camp, you know Thieves' Camp?
He doesn't know these.
No.
Okay.
I do know Thieves' Camp.
Yeah. Does the moon sour in the sunlight?
Only if a biscuit's wagging.
Great. So,
None of
All
this
right.
makes sense.
No, what?
you guys just look tough. You guys are support, you're friendly, you do your thing, all right? Like I said, I'm not really good at talking. I'll give you all of the information that you need, and then you do this. If we get in there, I have one spell slot. I have a little bit of energy left to magically try to coerce this information out. That's a last resort if things are going very, very badly.
And then we have to.
Then we got to get the fuck out of there.
Okay.
What
Then-
about Honk and Shoe?
I think we save Honk and Shoe.
It was merely a joke. I'm not going to incite violence.
Okay. All right. All right. Diamond Dice, you're up.
We're tough. Rough
Good.
talky.
Good. Make sure that shit's on mute. All right. Cottontail's got business with the boss. Diamond Dice, do the talking. I'll lead the way with him in front of me, like a herald to a king. You know what I mean? So he's a little bit ahead, doing most of the talking, and then I'll lead us to the spot where I know the people are like guarding the boss.
Yeah.
Going to a
Yeah.
goblin.
We've got some work we want to do.
Diamond Eyes changed up a little bit. Get a
I
cigar
forgot
and
that's how I sounded. Yeah, sorry.
I'm chewing on a carrot and then I light it on fire. Start
sick.
smoking it like a cigar.
We have some work that
It smells like a cigar, a really nice one. What work are you here for?
I gave him the cover that we are here to start injecting like launder money.
Yeah, we're here to take out some of the trash, as you will.
The place does need some cleaning.
I'd say so.
That was Thieves' Camp.
Yeah. Roll me a persuasion or deception. Usually.
Or performance. That makes more sense.
I'm gonna can I say that he has advantage with all the information that I've been giving him and all that stuff?
27.
Can we hear it?
I don't know about you.
What do you mean,
I'm
can you hear it?
27.
Can we hear that?
They're talking in front of you. Yeah.
You guys are right next to us.
I figured you guys kind of like triangulated
Yeah,
around.
we just
Yeah.
like we're the guys in the back.
Yeah, because like in a meeting of opposing bad guys, we wouldn't go there without protection. So
But we have the casino uniforms on.
were they just casino uniforms or just like kind of like fitting for the scene? Because if it was just casino uniforms, I assume I would have had better
So they're
costumes for them.
they're not like strictly casino uniforms. They're kind of like this group's uniform.
Okay.
Henchmen clothes.
Okay, so everyone who works.
It's a standard.
It says
It makes sense.
crime organization, employee number 45281.
Yeah.
But it's just a Jersey Mike's employee uniform.
No, stop.
Okay. So he kind of sizes you up. He's an orc, but he's small for an orc.
So he's.
With
9
your
feet
passive
tall.
insight, you can tell that he's a little insecure about it, so he likes to make himself like look bigger. But
He has heels this big.
he's got lifts in his shoes, like Ron DeSantis.
Super
Anyway.
uncomfortable. That's why he's always pissed at the world.
Yeah. So
these
he
heels make
he
my
sizes
ass
you
look great,
up,
though.
looks you up and down.
As he's sizing me up, Jackson Diamond Eyes. It's nice to meet you.
You may pass, and he lifts up the velvet ropes. You guys.
As we walk by, I just blow smoke in his face. Not trying to intimidate him, but because I think that's what a person
Are the
would
tough
do.
Are the tough guys coming with?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You
Muscle has to
you
go.
guys are muscle. Yeah.
Yeah, all four of you go through, go up the stairs that the rope was kind of blocking off. Upstairs, there is one door.
Before walking through the door, I'll be like, we're here to launder money. We want to make sure that there aren't bombs before we make an investment.
That makes sense.
Fair enough.
I'll just stand here.
Yes, I think that's good for the both of you. Just look tough.
Batch.
You're both doing very well.
I'll
I'm
help you out
really-
from behind the
I'm
scenes.
really bad at lying.
And he's gonna point at your wrists. And he's gonna wink. Oh, there's a little special surprise in there.
I'm whispering to Argos. Right. We're going in to talk to the boss.
You're in the boss's lair?
We're going to talk
Why
to
are you
the
talking
boss.
to me then? You're in grave danger.
No, we're not there yet. I'm just letting you know.
Okay, thank you. Radio silence until you're safe.
She's like, why can't I talk to my friend?
Just want to give you updates. Crazy.
You're in front. What do you do?
I do the same knock that we did at the painting.
The knock that you did at the painting, is strictly for like Stella's people.
Oh,
For
then
For
never
the
mind.
undercover.
Okay.
Hey, it's the cops!
Never mind.
FBI, open up!
But in thieves' camp.
Yeah.
Hey. We're bringing business. We don't need the knock. Just go in.
You open the door. In this room, there is.
Just one kobold, and he's really nice.
Hi, I'm the boss.
There is a kobold sitting in here, kind of behind a desk that's way too big for
Oh,
him.
that's awesome.
He's got like a little.
Booster seat.
Yeah, he's got a booster seat in this big, like, throne-looking
And
chair.
a large bowl of cereal in front of him.
Coloring pages. It's Timmy! It's Timmy Wimbledon!
I didn't want to be the businessman, but the businessman became me.
Timmy Whittleman's
Now I'm an
villain
opera
arc.
singer to everyone!
It's been 4 days.
It's been
Do you
like
guys
a
wanna hear-
week.
do you guys
That's
wanna hear-
a
do you guys wanna
child.
hear a song?
I just listen to his opera singing.
And then we fucking die.
You either
Reel it in.
die a hero or you live long enough to see yourself become a successful businesswoman.
I was like, a sex offender? Where is this going?
You either-
I think that's
Is that the options? I'll die. I'll just die.
We just got demonetized, man. That's the benefit of not being monetized.
Yeah. Freedom of speech, baby.
I love that quote. That quote is fucking. We need
Forever.
We
That's
need one of those
inspirational.
posters. You need to live long. Oh, I need it. I need it.
So there's a
slideshow
kobold behind
of
the
all
throne.
of my favorite YouTubers that turned out to be really pieces of shit is playing in my head right now.
No, literally.
Wow, look at them now.
So, a big desk with a little kobold on a booster throne.
Yes, so wholesome.
Hold on. Let me get a name for him.
Linus.
Tibby.
Linus.
Widowman.
I think Cyrus is a good name for him.
Yeah, I like Cyrus.
Cyrus.
I don't trust a guy named
He's
Cyrus.
from the Matrix, so.
Limp dick?
No. Lit tip.
What did we just say? Die the hero, become a sex offender.
I know, literally. I was like, what
What have
name
you
is
done?
that?
What have we done?
Okay, I've got a name for him. He looks up. He has the world's smallest quill in his little kobold hand as he's like writing in his notebook.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, "Yes."
Oh, hello. We're here because we're looking to laundry some money, and
Get right to the business.
we need to make sure that there's not actually bombs under the city.
Why would bombs affect your business?
Because my business is in the town.
Business is booming.
And I would like business to be booming, not your bombs.
Your business? Are you not representing?
Well, our business, should we say?
Let's just put it this way. We're gonna make an investment in this town. We don't want it going up in smoke. because somebody went someplace they shouldn't be. My associate here is saying that if you wouldn't interrupt them. I'm gonna roll performance. This is to play the character, so because of actor advantage. But on the inside, I'm shitting bricks. I'm like, oh god, this is not gonna work.
He's like, I don't like being mean to people.
Don't like being mean to people.
Mean to meeple.
You said performance or deception?
Intimidation.
Performance.
Intimidation Nation.
22. Nope, 23.
What's 9 plus 2? 23.
Okay. He sets his quill down. Give me insights, everybody. Around the table.
Besides,
Insight.
My insides say 12.
Insight says.
mine says 12.
Why do I always
Mine says 7.
what I add? Oh shit, mine says 23.
DM, if you
Yes.
would allow it, can I swap out my insight for an investigation? Because I'm not trying to read this person. I'm trying to look around the room, see if there's, like, any signs of, like, schematics of the city or, like, weak points or anything.
He's trying to read the man.
Well, I'm
Natural
reading.
20! That's the third one today. That's a 28.
You want to get him lucky.
I turned the magnets on.
So, for my insights, what did you get?
7.
23.
12.
Okay. You all notice that with what Oshin has said, he kind of like bristles. You notice his eyes kind of like flick a little bit, like kind of shift a little bit. With your investigation, since you're not like looking at him per se, you're looking around. You don't see any schematics for the city. You notice that the walls are actually like pretty bare in here. You see that there are like, because you got a natural 20 for a 28. You see that there's like compartments, like kind of like tucked into the wall.
Okay.
And you see behind him there's a like what looks like a door cutout. But other than that,
Like a getaway door.
yeah, kind of.
With him, like, his eyes darting, did he look towards a certain point in the room?
It looks like they like physically changed for a second. Not like he was like looking
Oh.
at something, but like they physically changed.
As if this
Okay.
person was a shape changer
Potentially.
or magically disguised.
Magically delicious.
That's weird eyes, I don't know.
How big was the door that we walked through to get in here?
The door to get in here is
Was it big?
it was big.
It was a big door.
I'd say it was about huge.
Oh,
But he's just a
Sheen.
little guy.
Is he?
Or is he putting up a little front?
He is kind of like a little guy. He looks like a little guy.
Why?
This is the DM saying he's just a cute little guy.
He's just a little guy.
Got colored pages
I'm
of
gonna
cereal.
crush
He turns into the raccoon merchant. Give me your trash.
All right, little baby boy. Tell me, is there bombs?
I kind of like nudge you to.
Oh,
Yeah,
with your
so-
28, you do notice, I forgot to say this, kind of like under the secret door behind him, which is also huge, by the way, the outline is huge. There's like kind of like wires popping up
Okay.
of sorts, like magical means,
Like bomb wires, like red wires.
potentially.
Tons of
Red.
red wires.
Red wires,
Blue.
blue wires, green.
Attached to a button.
You don't.
It says
You don't see a
What
button.
Attached to a
the
cutout door.
fuck?
You don't see a button.
Okay. Yeah, I see a cutout door.
You see-
and
you
then
see the
wires
door.
feeding into it.
Yeah,
Door
kind
is
of.
small.
It's
No,
huge.
it's a big, huge.
Huge door.
But it's like it's hidden really well.
So we don't see.
Bombs
One
are
last-
so huge.
One last question with that 28 investigation. The silhouette of the whole throne and desk, does
Yeah.
it seem to line up pretty well with this cutout? What I'm trying to garner is is this an illusion? The whole desk, chair, the whole thing, an illusion for one very large individual behind a smaller desk?
No.
Okay.
It is a big desk. It is a big chair with a little guy
The
sitting.
Whittleman.
In a booster seat.
The Whittleman in a booster seat.
Okay.
Whittleman.
A whittle man, if you will.
So what does he say?
He looks at you and says, I'll give you a chance to reword that.
What's up, Doc? And then in Thieveskin, I think that means I don't want any problems. I just want business. But I'm kind of like nudging him to do more of the talking.
Yes, we're just here to make sure that the city is under good wraps and that we can make some investments and hopefully the city doesn't turn to rubble.
You feel your wrists start to vibrate like you're a chess player who needs help.
Malfunction!
No, your wrists start to vibrate, and
Yeah.
then it like goes up to your brain stem, and you suddenly feel a flash of genius. So whatever you're trying to do, add a +5 to it.
I'm a genius. I think right now I don't know. Am I deceiving him? Am I persuading him?
What are
you performing?
I'm just trying to get information out of him.
Yeah.
Whatever you've got. Have you guys heard of the chess player who
Real
put the thing in his
persuasion.
butt
No.
at a chess tournament? Okay.
Look, I don't know what websites you're
Wait,
going
can
to,
you
buddy.
tell me?
No,
30.
It's a very specific search, is what I'm saying,
there was
buddy.
a chess pro who got accused of cheating with a vibrator.
That's very funny.
Yeah.
37.
So that's the joke.
Or sorry, 34.
34. He looks to you and goes, it would be bad business if the city collapsed. How else would I be making money?
See, that's what I thought. Rumors are so weird, aren't they?
What can I say? Rumors are crazy.
Yeah.
Insight
At this point,
0. Again.
I mean, do I need an investigation just to realize how large absolutely everything is and how small he is?
I think we can deduce.
Yeah.
That's just...
You can just see that.
Got it. I'm just keeping that in the back of my mind for a second. So wonderful. I was wondering if there's any potential business that's, me and my friend could maybe help you with.
Yeah.
I'm taking all my business to the crossroads.
Wow, to the crossroads.
They got connections on other planes that they're...
Ooh. I heard the material plane is just booming right now.
I haven't heard much about the material plane. We're not able to go there, so...
You know what?
More the
That's where we
elemental.
draw the line.
Maybe a friend here. By the way, I didn't get your name. I start tapping my foot.
Name's Greshler.
Greshler, I don't know if you're interested, but I've got, let's call them some unsavory contacts. I don't know if you deal with the same 6 folks, because there's 6 unseelie. Yeah, I don't know if you deal with the same 6
Seven.
folks. I don't know if you deal with the same 7 folks that I know. We might have some overlap there. Do we?
Potentially.
I also have some 4 friends. They seem like they might be on opposite sides of a board, but really they all want the same thing. I'm gonna roll deception. I'm trying to garner I don't know if this would be a deception or an insight or whatever you would want, or an investigation, or whatever you want me to roll. But I'm trying to garner, does this person seem to allude to any connections to the unseelie or the elemental courts?
Okay.
I don't know what I'm rolling.
A dice.
Oh, got it.
I
What's your
think you're trying to, insight check him?
Sure. 16.
+5.
Do I have it? It's 21.
Is that something that like affects the whole group?
I gave you all bracelets that I made.
Not Oshin, though.
Oh yeah, the Nadoshin.
The bracelets were straight flavor. You were within 30 feet of me.
Oh,
By the way, you dropped this bracelet on the ground.
No,
It's
that's
Friendship
blowing-
bracelet.
So the bracelet
No.
was just flavor, but
No.
the
Chomsky,
power of
Chomsky
friendship.
love
like
it.
he'll like nudge him. He'll like, psst.
He smacks me on the ass. Ooh,
Yeah.
I feel smarter.
He is picking up what you're putting down. He's understanding what you're talking about. You get that from like an insight on what he like how he reacts to you saying that.
He is connected.
You noticed it was more when you mentioned the 4 and
Okay.
not the 7.
Gotcha.
He understands what you mean by the 7.
Yeah.
But he's like, but
Yeah. Good deal.
it's like I said, I take my businesses in the crossroads. Got this casino because I mean, it makes me money.
When he says the crossroads, oh, that's an interdimensional place. I got it. I remember.
Interdimensional customs.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, see,
Well,
Yeah, see.
that's my input.
I want to do one last investigation, looking at those wires, just because Oshin's paranoid. No bombs.
You could have your cat investigate it.
Ooh.
See?
Hold on, I gotta. Hold on. I'm getting to the good bit. And as I take a big puff of this cigar, my eyes roll back into my head. And with Kiara, I want to, and using her eyes, I want to get really close to that cutout and everything. I also want to look behind the desk to see if I see just like giant dragon legs for this little top kobold.
A big mousetrap comes up and just
Yeah,
destroys the invisible cat.
maybe. We'll find out.
I'll be talking to him while obviously you're in this trance.
So I'll roll a stealth with the, because she's still invisible. 15, and then investigation with Oshin, and that is I think 18 or 16.
Nice.
It's 16. I'm trying to garner if these seem to connect to bombs, like if these are bomb wires or something like an arcane bomb or some kind of like trap that'll do things. I just want to confirm there's no bombs. And then just the 15 stealth to get her where I need to be. And then
15 stealth?
Yeah.
Okay. She loops around. You're seeing in her eyes, you do see that there's something set up under the door frame. And as she gets closer to investigate, she's like lifted up by her wings. And he's just kind of like pointing back at her.
Okay.
She's say for flavor, drop the invisibility on her because he knows she's there.
Yeah, as soon as she gets
Yoinked.
it breaks. Anyway. You got fucking pests in here? You should clean up your fucking shit better.
He just kind of like flicks her at you. And she,
I'll be like, whoa, hey, whoa! And Kara, I think, just like runs off.
Can you get the cat away from here? I'm allergic.
Can I roll a deception
yeah.
to
Yep.
with advantage because of actor? Yeah.
I also want to roll a deception.
I'm asking, not saying. You think it's just a straight deception, or
I
it's
think because it's
the scenario?
about Kiara, I think you're more like concerned, like how did he see her?
So just
like,
a straight deception.
yeah,
Okay.
Can I roll a deception to be like, I'm allergic to cats?
yeah.
Can you add the?
These
Or
cats
did you already?
stinky.
Did he already use the +5 for something?
Yeah, I
Okay.
did.
That's fine.
I've got 5 per day, 2 left.
I got
need
18
it.
deception.
Maybe. Okay.
I got 24 deception.
Okay.
I don't
Nice.
need to give it to you.
We're deceiving.
He looks at you and goes, "Filthy creatures."
Disgusting.
Couldn't agree more. I prefer carrots. Carrot cigars.
He goes,
I
"Drop
don't like
the act."
Keats.
What act?
Fuck.
You know exactly what act I'm talking about.
What he saw
Have you been lying to me?
I have. Freeze! And as I say freeze, I cast suggestion on him.
Okay.
DC 13 wisdom save.
Is he wise or is he dumb?
Is he wise or is he dumb?
Hopefully he's dumb.
Hopefully not wise.
It rolled just outside of my range of vision. I can add 2.
No.
I like how fancy that is. My range of vision.
Hold on.
Is
Hold
he
on.
wise or is he dumb? Is he wise or is he
He's
dumb?
dumb.
now?
He failed.
This lasts for 8 hours.
Oh my
You're
god.
I
coming
say-
with me, and we're
I
kissing.
I say that exactly that. I say, why don't you? I have 25 words. Why don't you lead? Why don't you come with us and tell us what you are up to in great detail?
And where the vault is. Lead us to the vault.
Because I can only do one. It can be one thing. But that could be a part of it because it's 8 hours and it didn't take us 8 hours to get here. Because the cat was still invisible, which was only an hour.
Chomsky will also detect magic in the room, looking for magical cameras or microphones.
Microphones.
I don't know, something that can hear us.
The
Somebody
FBI.
was crying. I don't know. Once upon a time, Chomsky broke into a fucking place, and then he left, and there was a goddamn security camera in the corner that was watching him. So he wants to make sure that
That's fair.
he's in the office of the big boss. Like, there's got to be something watching me.
So he failed, right?
Yes.
so
So,
funny.
what specifically are you asking?
We do forget
To come
so
with us,
quickly.
to come with us and explain everything. So it has suggestions. Stop fighting, leave this library peacefully and don't return. Fetch the key to the cult's treasure vault and give the key to me. So my thing is kind of 2 parts in the same vein. Come with us and tell us everything.
Where are we going to take him?
We're going to go to the police station, but he's with us for 8 hours. So guys,
His team is not going to let him leave.
he's the boss. He's in control.
What about that other big guy? Another issue? Like for another time?
We have one of the bosses to the entire
Wait,
organization.
we also have figured it out. And he's going to point at you. We can send the sting operation team in as long as they're wearing ear protection.
We have every answer right here in this guy, and once we get into the station, we can arrest him, and he's going to tell us everything because that's what he's compelled to do. We have 8
DM is
hours.
frantically
We have 8 hours. Search the room as much as you want. Just don't trigger anything.
Okay.
I will.
How about we get him out of here first?
Well, once we leave, we can't come back.
That's fine.
Chomsky's going to go
I
over.
can stay for now.
So hold on.
I'm just saying when
I
all
have
of
to
us.
know, does this disarm this guy entirely? Can I just
Yes,
go?
he's charmed for 8 hours. So
If
until
the
he.
suggested activity can be completed in shorter time, the spell ends.
That's why I said come with us.
So we can't complete it until we've gone to our destination.
Because he's leaving with
well,
us.
if you've convinced Chomsky that he's armed, he will see
you
where
can't, I tell you guys, you can't touch him, you can't harm him.
he will walk over to where the cat got pulled and see what the cat was starting to look at. Basically,
I'm going to, because he's waiting for us, where are we going? I want to investigate the room, and considering that it is a closed meeting with the boss, I assume we have free reign, so long as there's no
We're gonna
Camera.
look for
spy
traps.
things.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's my first thing. I want to investigate for traps or any surveillance. And I don't know if you want me. I'll do 2 rolls if you want, or maybe you can do an Arcana and I can do an investigation for physical.
I'll do a little Arcana check.
Little Arcana.
Can we have advantage because there's no pressure in this moment? We have time to look.
We do have time. Nothing.
You tell
think
me.
there's no pressure.
Okay.
For-
So just a straight roll.
Dean.
I got a 25.
If you add those together, big number.
For real?
Yeah, I got a 25
Oh, fuck
investigation.
yeah.
But it's physical, so no
Oh.
magical stuff.
Yeah.
With your 14, you don't sense like any, like it doesn't feel like
Plus
it
5.
did when
19.
it doesn't feel like it did when you were being spied
How
on.
you feel?
I wasted it.
You
I'm looking for like any traps, but I'll also add on with that like anything that is useful as evidence for the police. I am taking. I'm going to catalog everything that I possibly can to bring to the police and be like, this is where the money is. This is our corrupt ledgers, etc. Like anything that I can.
Oh, is there a map of
I'm
where
grabbing.
the vault is in here?
And the bombs, fake bombs here.
so there
I'm
is
so scared.
Yeah.
this entire room with your Arcana check is giving off like a kind of a magical aura, but it doesn't
bugged.
feel like there's the Grumpy Duck's asking the real hard questions in the chat. So the whole room feels magical. It is not bugged per se, but everything in here feels like it's been like concealed, hidden away. You don't find any like physical traps in place.
Sure.
You notice that a lot of the walls is kind of like compartments.
Okay.
You don't find anything like that's gonna like criminalize these people out. You don't find anything.
There's
here.
no like caught them red-handed
No.
stuff written here. Is there anything that I think can be useful regardless, even if it's just like a letter with the name of the other boss or anything like that?
So there is. There's like a business agreement with Princess Marisol from the water, from the water plane. But other than that, there's nothing like out and about. Like he was writing a letter, basically like, "Thank you so much for agreeing to open up."
Sure. Nothing incriminating.
Yeah, nothing
I got you.
incriminating.
All right, I turn you guys then.
The wires. What the fuck is going on with the wires?
Yes, with the wires, you find the door. It's magically tucked in.
Oh yes, my 19 Arcana. I found
So you find the way to pop it open, and the door opens. You see that it's like kind of like rigged to blow up, but there's like a lever way up the stairs. It's like an escape route. So in the event that somebody came in here,
Hey, guys.
The room blows
No,
up.
Chomsky will open the door and be like,
the
"Listen,
tunnel will collapse behind him.
Gotcha.
We have a way out of here without having to go through the whole area."
Do we get the idea that leads us
Oh
straight
yeah,
out?
for sure. It's a fucking escape hatch.
Well,
It
might lead to fucking hell. To where?
You're
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
To what
Oh,
end?
we're in.
You
or
don't
the fire dimension.
you don't know where it goes.
Yeah. I think we leave this as is, and we take our friend.
I'm really concerned to walk in here as newbies and then walk out with the boss.
It's a business arrangement. People do that all the time.
We could say we're getting dinner.
Yeah.
Talk business.
I'm
What
a
is he
high
gonna say
roller.
if people ask him?
Huh?
What is he gonna say if people
He
ask him?
doesn't need to say shit. He's the boss.
I
will-
wonder what he's
He's
gonna
just
say.
staring.
I'm going to change forms into one of the highest up guard that I've seen. I'll be like, boss doesn't want to talk right now.
Shit, actually. Let me see if I got spell slots. Yep, same. Chomsky will alter self into one of the other, or maybe like he could be like a cousin of one of those guards. Like he looks oddly like him, but like not enough to where like if we met each other, we'd be
Cousin
like,
Vinny.
we'd be like you, me, I'm you. It wouldn't be like that.
Yeah.
It'd be like it's like people would see me like, oh shit, that's fucking Uncle
They could be
Tony.
related.
That's Uncle Tony. Oh no, wait, no, maybe that's not Tony. You know?
No, that's just a fucking Italian. I'm
fucking
racist.
Tony,
I'm gonna stay with how I look and just be like, I'm with
Yeah.
him, like I'm
Yeah.
his guard.
We're good.
Hey, if anybody says anything to the big man,
Hey,
send him out of here.
We don't need
in
to
a bag.
We don't need to answer to anybody. Boss says we're going. We're going. Ain't got time to talk.
Boss wants to shit, we get a bag out for him or something.
You should.
Maybe
are
I should
you
do the
doing?
talking.
I'm just looking confused.
Uncle Tony.
But we gotta go now.
Let's get moving.
That's it? You're just looking confused? You're not like going through the desk or something? Being batch?
Well, I mean,
Yeah, what does Batch do here?
Oh yeah, did we?
In
we
the
checked
time that
walls,
we're
not the desk.
investigating, that's gonna take some time.
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, were you guys already investigating the desk?
I was
would
investigating.
have to assume that somebody
I was investigating the desk and stuff. I was looking, I think I said for physical traps, and then investigating the desk. So I would have checked like the desk, but not for like just incriminating details. So.
And you were checking the wall. You found a bunch of compartments and wires.
Correct. A bomb.
But it's a big desk, so I think two of us could be working at the
But
same
the
time.
compartments didn't like pop out or anything.
Yeah, they were bomb compartments.
Not necessarily.
Not
You don't know what they
necessarily
are.
bomb compartments.
We didn't.
So,
try to
there,
open
so
them?
you did not try to open them.
I'll try to open a desk. I swear to God, if this
So
is
there's
a,
like compartments in the
fucking
wall,
rig.
and then there's like compartments in the desk.
I'll do the desk.
I
What do I
will
have to roll?
try
Mini Uzi.
to get open a compartment on the wall.
Okay.
What do I need to roll?
We're shaking down this place, and the boss is just like, "It's mine."
He can only do what he's been told to do.
He's just following me around the room until we get to.
You haven't stopped moving.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like he's angry about it. He's not happy. He's not super thrilled. He's not charmed.
He is.
Did he have to hop down?
I
from
don't
his
think it's
booster seat?
considered like a charmed because like you like if
The target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or have the charmed condition for the duration.
okay.
Until you or your allies deal damage to the target. The
Per
charmed
Jeremy
target.
Crawford, the spell does not cause someone to be charmed.
Okay.
Jimmy Crawford's full of
Hey,
a crock of shit.
here's the thing.
Right.
You're the DM. You tell me.
You're the
So
district manager.
So like if you would have used it against like Aerolus and she
Yeah.
has advantage against being charmed,
Absolutely.
she wouldn't have advantage on it.
But you're the DM, so 100% whatever
I go-
you say goes.
I go with what Jeremy Crawford says.
Okay.
My
so
big
he's
Strahd guy.
he's
But he's
upset.
he's like under his breath, like
yeah.
pissed.
Yeah.
but he can't do anything about it.
But he's
Little
not
bitch.
gonna
For 8
show
hours.
his whole hand.
That spell is.
Yeah.
So I'm not rolling.
You are rolling.
Thieves' tools to break in.
Are
Investigation
you?
Nation.
I don't know. What are you looking
Station.
I mean,
on the desk? But
I was content with not looking for anything, but if there's
if you don't want to, you don't have to.
You gotta look through it now. We're in too deep. You're like having this like we've got this like zoom in of Batch like looking at his hand, looking at the desk. Like I was content not, but my hand is guiding me.
it's like God went, why aren't you doing anything? And he's like, I don't know. I was just here. I was just watching everybody.
You've just been like uncharacteristic.
Chauncey will look back over his shoulder like, Batch, do you want me to open it for you? You got
Because
this.
his
I'm not-
brain got
I
little.
walk over
I'm
to
not
you and just
Bash,
start
I'm-
using your hand.
I'm playing my character.
Oh well, if you're
He-
playing your character,
He's
then-
Jackson. He's
Batch,
Jackson
you're in a
Diamond
room
Eye.
full of just us.
Will he believe? What?
He checked a compartment on the wall.
I am like 100% believing that he doesn't know who the fuck I am. So I don't want to drop any cover, even if he's just like kind
Yeah.
of walking around. Like I just want to be like, whoa, I'm not a part of this. Like that's kind of the role I'm playing right now.
I will say that because I would have known about this spell and used this spell, I don't think I would have broken cover as well, given that. So whatever conversation or retcon or stuff like that.
God
but-
damn it.
Rabbit Man still.
Yeah, I'm still Rabbit Man, but
you're still like a higher up with.
Yeah.
So
That's it. I'll do it. And he walks over and he opens the damn desk.
inside, there's like
bombs.
no,
Bombs
there's
in
like
the
there's
desk.
like little like envelopes.
I was hoping there'd be a little pistol next to like some cigarettes.
There's a little pistol next to some
There's
cigarettes.
there's some little cigarettes in there, but there's
Nice.
like some like pink envelopes, and
What
they
do they
have
say?
like you just I don't know. Do you pick them up?
No, I picked them
them
up. He's
They're-
not in character.
they're little-
I'm doing this for
They're
my
little
friend
love
Batch.
letters.
Batch
They're
is
little
in here
love
right now.
letters.
Oh.
So grab him. He'll stuff him in his pants.
Okay.
I'll show you
He's gonna look back over at Diamond Eyes and be like, "I'm doing this for a friend," and he's gonna close the desk.
What are you doing?
So I'm trying to.
Whoa, I don't even know you guys.
There's like
Jen-
compartments in the walls. There's
Yes, I'm trying to gently pry open one of the compartments in the walls. I already rolled. What am I rolling?
let me sleight of hand.
That's an 18.
Dean.
Nice.
It kind of like pops open, and inside you see there is just like what is inside? There is
Tiny cigarettes.
And a little gun.
there's a little pistol. No, there is about 250 gold pieces, just kind of in here, and there's a few gems as well.
Not that because this is happening while I'm doing the other thing. I think in the aftermath, I see her open this up. Seeing her opening it up, do you pull it out or do you just look inside?
It depends on how it opens.
It kind of just like it pulls out like a drawer,
Uh-huh.
but then it hits a certain point, and you don't think you could like pull the whole drawer out.
I would just pull it out to look what's in it.
Okay.
I see her like with it kind of fully extended and her looking in. Do I get the sensation that this? Well, I don't know if I get the sensation, but I think that it's like a safety deposit box. Just like safety deposit boxes everywhere, because there's a ton of them in the room.
Yeah.
So it makes sense that he would either this person has stuff or stuff for other people or things like that. But I don't think we're going to get anything of value. Well, I mean, aside from like coins or things like that.
Yeah.
Nothing for the reason why we're here.
What's your passive perception?
My passive perception or my passive investigation?
Perception.
Passive perception is 14.
Okay.
I think Airless seeing the coins and gems, she would be like, I found some money and gems over here. Is it common for them to take like a deposit in a business deal, or all these compartments? And then I try to open a second one.
Okay. Another sleight of hand.
Oh no. Natural 1 plus 2.
It kind of like sucks into the wall. So there's like an indent in the wall now.
Oh.
I tell you, we got to get out of here. We're pushing our luck. We should get out while we're getting ahead.
Oh, should we take that money?
We don't need to take the money. Some of those coins are tracked.
I don't want to take anything.
The gems, the boss would want them with him, for sure.
I think it's a risk, but if you want to take that risk, that's fine. Just know that if things go south, you're on your own.
That's fair. I'm just thinking of a friend. All right, let's get out of here. We'll leave.
Airless, you do believe that one of those gems in there is a diamond worth 300 gold pieces.
Airless doesn't know what fucking money is.
I think
Famously doesn't.
Yeah, famously.
I think because we just went through. Wait,
We
did they fill me in on?
Yes,
I
the whole
Everything.
money being
Okay.
tracked thing. Yes,
Okay.
absolutely.
We don't take anything.
Yeah.
Now that I'm remembering everything we went through, you're fucking right. We're not touching a dollar.
Thank you.
We start heading out.
Finally, someone listens
Okay.
to me.
Start heading out.
All right.
Anything
You got
anybody
a
else?
cigar? Thanks. Just a carrot.
No. You light it.
Oh, okay.
You start getting high. I'm just kidding. It's just a carrot.
Fair enough.
How do you light it then?
With the just regular.
And it smoked. It's a carrot.
It just burns.
We got crazy carrots in the
It's a fake carrot, okay?
Highly flammable.
Don't ask questions about it.
Okay.
It's been dried out for a while.
You guys walk out with them. Everybody, like, you see people kind of like they look at you, they look at him, and they go back to their business.
We'll be hella tough to hey.
I will again, actor. I think this is deception. Actor feat like. Boss is in business with some people upstairs.
And that's a euphemism.
27.
Okay. People mind their own business.
I'm going to act like I am under the same, like, two boss man. I want to act as if I am, if he's aware that, like, right now, like, I am under a spell, whatever, and he's, like, kind of pissed off about things, I want to act as if I'm under the kind of the same
Same
as
spell.
him.
Okay.
I'm gonna put you in the same jail
Performance.
Performance. 27.
Okay.
Feeling 20.
So I'm just like not saying anything. I'm just like that. I have a reason for why I want to be like this.
I think before we leave the office, I'll retcon this. We stuff his ears
Okay.
with cotton.
Probably a good idea. I got extra cotton.
And unless there's anything else that you guys want to do, just going straight to
Beeline
beeline to the police.
station.
Yeah.
All the way
Okay.
to the police
As
station.
soon as you guys,
Motherfucker, I knew
when
she was
you
gonna do this.
leave that door that Trudy let you in,
Trudy the Judy.
Yeah.
the 6 heads of that monster in the center all like whip around to look at you,
That's fine.
and they start like
We'll keep moving.
Boss has got business upstairs.
And
Just
we
start
will move
moving.
as fast as we can.
and they keep an eye on you.
Yeah.
We know all. We see.
You get to the door and it's not opening.
All right, what kind of spells we got, guys? We got to get the fuck out of here. What kind of spells we got?
We are gonna actually pick up next week.
You
with
son of a
this.
fuckstick. You.
She's gonna make us fight this thing.
I hope you get laid off, you district manager.
Watch out, they're laying off people.
So, basically, it's a TPK next week. Guys.
Yes,
We're in the middle of
No. We
Yeah.
got to convince the door. We got to seduce the door. What do we got to do?
We gotta
We are in the middle of the
Charm the
the
door.
boss's
No,
base.
no.
No, so
Boss
as
baby.
soon as those heads swiveled around to look, Trudy went, oh, and she closes the door really fast behind her.
Oh, so it's just us and the monster in the room, and this guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you hear,
You can't stop moving in combat.
Yeah, I can't
You
stop
hear-
moving.
Keep sprinting in circles.
you hear all of the doors
Close.
lock.
Okay.
So we're just locked
We
in
should
with
have
this
went up the
motherfucker.
fucking ladder.
Ladder. To hell, but it's to hell.
It
That was the
probably
thing. It was
No,
a
we
red-
don't
an
know.
escape
We
route to a tunnel that we could have led.
Could have been to another.
It could have been. It could have been to an elemental plane because this person.
That was
works
my
with
thought. Was directly to the.
Could we like
The
keep?
crossroads.
Could we just like go like, oh, what's up here?
It. We could have, but we didn't.
The
But
bomb
next
thing stressed
time-
me out. I was like, okay, it's rigged up to look like it explodes with the lever, but actually it's a tripwire, and you die, you die, you dead, you die.
And we're all
you die,
dead,
you die,
and
if
then
you
we
die, you're
died.
dead.
Anyway, we'll pick up there next week with combat.
Bye.
Don't ask
Hopefully we
questions.
don't
Boss is
die.
going upstairs.
Bye.
Fuck your mom. Fuck your life.